Akwantufuo radio. Papa Smiley, awareness in my wamo. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 program on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa Smiley, awareness in my wamo. And now it goes by the name Papa Smiley, and got the vibe that will make you feel irate. Tune in and stay tuned to Bamaso. It's a party the king Smiley, Nana Wokwaso. Yo, on in Nanka Saturn and Web. Napam phone so reborn in Chidom. From Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Tune into Bamaso on Akwantufuo radio. Yo, Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 program on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa Smiley, awareness in my wamo. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 program on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa Smiley, awareness in my wamo. Yo, from here to foreign, you give us a reason to listen to radio. Papa Smiley, anyebo.
Eye Pamaso. Eye Pamaso. Mpenyi sɛ yɛ soma nyansafo ne soma na montenten ɛna ɔkɔmfo sɛ kurom a ɔtemu bi kotie bɛka Papa Smiley nda bɛgyafo atena se yi obedwudwam ɔman mu nsɛm amammuo mu nsɛm ɛne nsɛm pɔlɔ no mercy for the cripple. Papa twudwam ne yɛnkɔ.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Banaso, a place where the sun and Ghanaians come together to shape the Ghana they hope for. Rising as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a better place for all. Oh Ghana, our home, our pride, the dream still lies deep inside. Through every hand, through every heart, the change we see begins with us. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, Bamaso, the time is now. The Ghana we hope for starts with us somehow. Yeah. No blame, no fear, no weight again. Let's use our voice, let's use our brain. With heart and faith, we take a stand to build this nation hand in hand. Call it Build Ghana. We will do it now. We will bring the light. The people's power, we will make it shine. You and I combine. Celebrate by my soul. By my soul. Yeah, the boom, you know. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, by my soul. The time is now. The Ghana we hope for lives in us now. Oh, by my soul. Where the discerning come to think, to act, and to build. Together we rise for the Ghana we dream of. Yeah. Oh, yeah. soul. A place where the sun and Ghanaians come together to shape the Ghana they hope for. Rising as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a better place for all. Oh Ghana, our home, our pride, the dream still lies deep inside. Through every hand, through every heart, the change we see begins with us. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, Baba, so the time is now. The Ghana we hope for starts with us somehow. Yeah, no blame, no fear, no weight again. Let's use our voice, let's use our brain. With heart and faith, we take a stand to build this nation hand in hand. Oh, little Bill Ghana, we will do it now. We will bring the light, the people's power. Wow, wow. We will make it shine. You and I combine. Celebrate by my soul. By my soul. Yeah, the boom, you know. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, by my soul. The time is now. The Ghana we hope for lives in us now. Oh, by my soul. By my soul. Where the discerning come to think, to act, and to build. Together we rise for the Ghana we dream of.
A very, very, very big thank you to our producer in the studio, Monique, for doing such a very wonderful job to put us all together online, although we are far, 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 far away from the studio. A big thank you to you, Monique, for doing such a wonderful job. This is Akwantufuo Radio, Abraham Radio and Akwantufuo Radio GH, and you're live on Bamaso once again. This is the place where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come deliberating on all possibilities that will make us rise as co-creators and catalysts in the making of a fantastic Ghana. It's another awesome day here in the United Kingdom, and we are here to continue what we love best. Here, we know one thing for certain, we are the very Ghana we are so much concerned about. So when we see a reflection of us, and we are so unhappy with, we decide to work on ourselves, the image, to make sure a reflection that we will be seeing will be a very wonderful and fantastic one. Now, this is the thing. Look at it this way. If you choose to vote for a certain particular leader, there should be something within you that is in alignment with what is within that leader that made you vote for that person. So you come to realize that the image of you has a reflection in that leader that you are voting for. It's as simple as that. So when we come working on ourselves, we come to raise our frequencies, we come to raise our vibration, we come to raise our consciousness so that the very ones that we may choose to vote for will be in alignment with the consciousness that we have. It's as simple as that. So if you are here for the first time, remember, you are here to work on you. You are here to work on yourself. You are here to unfold the gem that is within you. That is what that brings us here. Today being Thursday, we call it Reflective Thursday. We are here to reflect deeply on some of the things we have believed in the past, some of the things that we have taught to be the wholesome truth, some of the things that we have taught to be the appropriate way of doing things, some of the things that has been the norm. We put them to test to see if they can stand the test of time, energy, space, and circumstances. And if not, we are under no obligation to keep doing what we are doing and we are not getting reasonable results. After all, what did Albert Einstein say? Oh, to continue to do the same thing and expect different results is a sign of absolute madness. We don't want to be mad. We don't want to look insane. So when we discover that this way is not helping, we figure out another way and use it. That is all that brings us here on Reflective Thursday. So to this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Amaso. Nanchi I can see any song come maybe I will be a some pempenswe. What video that Akwantufuo radio, around radio, and Akwantufuo radio GH. And then ya would that yaba. Ever twice while you need me already, bitch me ayo. I'm here my Ghana up into my paper. Every time pempenswe ya quit ya, yaba do ya say who just say. Yeah, ne Ghana na ya come once them down the day, and it's here, but yeah, what do you, what you said, yeah, and day. Na where ntia o ma ga na so hwan ntia na ya wa de yes Reflective Thursday ensemo aya ka to ya ji atum say no kure na yeli aye adwuma na enyi emoaye man konkan no ye be bobo hu bio na se hu se da bi ekwago emoaye a e wo se esa adwene ye hwe kwan ho fra e bitimi afa am ye timi akonkan fe kama and then you were chiefly, and she the American is something, so I said, many the co-host Abraham Passam, you better Giorgio Kakra, Giorgio Numuna, no necessarily, Chiramano, as we wait for Akwantufuo to come and join, and then we continue with our conversation right here on Bamas. But for now, dear, so what you said, and that's everybody. I could not say, Venice, I will watching. And the Papa Yonti, for a very wonderful example that he set now. Honestly, everybody in the piano, and I can see our blessed memory. It's also a Bible rapper. Let your life be impactful. That's all. That is all that we have. Nothing that we own. At the time of exit, will be ours anymore, except the memories, the impact that we were able to create in the lives of people. And she, if I had she be a debate. It's Yanchiano Grano, Yamasam, Sapo, hey, Donald Trump, and Anna, Send the Banswa, Yamana Kwaba, and Yasam, what's in car? Banamo na Kwabanso.
I drink it for a smile, Aquaba.
Ultimate.
Oh, your tone, Kapa, you're very loud. Very loud and clear.
Loud and clear, home.
Yeah, you're very loud. Yeah.
Nice one. Now, Boko there.
Yes, I don't book over anything.
Yeah, me say, yes, what do ya now? Me do some once a me. Ubi asa ko na so say asa me kura yes what do yes dey no why am I do na dey what. And me say o. Say man can say yes what do na o kan yes what do ben wo dey do one. The dia na yes what I dey ba say me kura. Also on say say man.
Oh, really? So only back on that's a very good question. Only me that like I always say, I try to stick to the basics. It's even complicating a crown, at least. me die and I'm sorry. Oda, I think say it'll be and you to be once I say sleep is the cousin of death, and I said, Oda, you don't know what happens or what goes through it. It's me die and I'm sorry, and just that alone, me knew how I woke up or even how I even fell asleep in Pokra, and I don't think say I can tell you for sure how I fell asleep. The man say my call me or my dad and drive me die by in 5 hours. That 5 hour period, I had no clue what was happening. But my sorry, no what I say, me me about Akwantufuo radio. Me need for bon komo, me need me no bon komo, me need me papa smiling. And so just that alone, I don't and I don't know what that I don't know is exactly, but it's whatever it is, me that's so etinkom home it's me kasa I don't just waking up alone and then maybe I can use so I don't just that alone. When I wake up every morning me
There's
quite
no as a as a woman as a night into
me man
the
in
officer who say
me
it's your officer who says and say yes,
uh-huh.
good guy was sorry. So
Mhm.
now cast the yes but don't now can officer who say yes never sorry yeah na say
Yeah, that's what I believe. That's
okay
what I
okay. We
believe.
said no and then I was saying out initially.
Okay.
They just a
Yeah,
way
that's what I
so
believe. I believe say yes,
yes never
it's
sorry.
not done and I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's yes
So I'm not
nyane
yes.
yes
Yes.
nyane
Yes, inyane me, yes, and I'm not doing so. I don't know how I operate, how I function the way I function, but and I'm not doing so.
Okay, when you say
I,
it, and I'm not dominant one, not dominant, so what exactly do you mean?
mm, that's a good question. That's a good question. Evidence Prince what I say, and I just say so what I
And I
say.
never prince le wa have ya, never prince le can say this one because
Well,
who now I can come and say yes in any no. I just yeah.
it's by it's
Uh-huh.
by grace. It's by I don't know how to explain it. Not dumb like it's by his mercy by because Sinamikano Oda will sleep is the death of I mean the cousin of death. I don't know what's happening there. So to me, I think see there's something behind all of this, and I'm able to wake up again. See whatever it is, and to him maybe any years, but to me, I believe see a years. It's by his grace that he watches over me when I go to sleep and help me get up again. So me can't use so I don't want. It's just his mercy. I know. Or the Obama. Sorry. I hope it makes sense.
Okay. All right then. Reflective test the run in Ashas here. I just yeah.
Yeah. If you're a bit
Uh,
I church room will
uh,
be
uh, uh,
better than
uh,
me.
uh,
But you see, a while ago, no, I don't know, say
uh,
if you remember, like a while ago, it didn't come up be similar to this, and you asked
uh,
me, and I think I asked you like some of these sayings, it's like say yeah, ni ye can't fear. According to some now call you if you be out me pacho, and then me that's me pacho. Nti akola no automatically no so no
or
okay
no, okay,
without
yeah.
even thinking about it. Nti so to say Ghana, will be so be I'll be trying to say hey chale to say I say oh hey yo unya. Minti say barely read now bet you Ghana near because already and then the cry. Say yo saying yours oh hey yeah. Oh yes, I
Yeah.
don't. So some of these things, I think come up here maybe I didn't try and I said it like I say these things out of just habit. It's
That's
like a
not
thing, but at times
what kind of subconsciously.
exactly. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. It kind of subconsciously, but all the same, as me, and then like many be, I start to ask this question, and somewhere along the line, I agree with it too. So it
You
fits with
agree
me.
with this, say you agree with this, say yes, Minyane.
I believe that. Yes, I
Oh, okay.
believe that because say me da me mama no what to or me nyame papa nyame yere
Mhm.
nyame baby and yet something is watching over me. What it is, I don't know. I
You
think
don't
so.
know.
Yes, I believe
Na
say yes.
yes, na any the absent. Obi a ɔda
Mhm.
sɔrɔ biara no wogye di sɛ Yesu ne nya no ɛna
Well, again, back to the conversation we're having, and right, Mekai just say make a very good point about forcing your belief on somebody else. That's what I believe. So, minka so bia because they bia oh Papa Smiley and I say of Albert Yachia and I say Prince and just say Yachia Munina, maybe a more different belief be, and that's fine.
Mhm,
You know, maybe believe say be a science, maybe believe say be a allergy be or baby. And if that's what they believe, that's what they believe. On baby say be you kind of say Antoine or sense then so and I say a bobby that baby. And if that's what they believe, as long
mhm,
as you
mhm,
believe in it and you respect it, that's all I ask. So that's what I believe in. To me, so yeah, because we all have different beliefs. So baby believe say Allah, baby believe say yeah, when it comes to the Hindu culture, they have their gods. So everybody have me believe, any years. Everybody else
okay,
is welcome to have their own beliefs. Nti
their
menka sɛ
own
obi
beliefs.
yeah.
Okay.
That make him.
All right then. Yo, medasi pa. Na em sɛ nwura no nkɔmɔ baako a yɛbɔɔyɛ your biggest worry, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Your biggest worry. I will suggest just do a recap. So overkai the various points I know at the buyer.
yeah,
Just put them all together and then just refresh our minds on some of the things that were said as to the main worries of some of us in
yeah,
this life. And then now over to you and then reflecting Thursday as to how you move the conversation. It's all down to you. Why? That's how Sibia. As a you crying with my caviar. President Subit Macaviama, whichever way. Sam, over to you. Over to you.
yeah. Papa Smiley, but that was it. Sɛnea odi kan kae ɛno yɛkyerɛw biribiara etiefoɔ nyinaa. Ɛna ebiem yɛsan so kyerɛ ɛnɛ yɛsɛ producer Monique ana si Papa Smiley nam kwan so no ɔno na ɔtena mfidie n'akyi na ɔde yɛba ɛɛ so shout out to Monique for taking the time to support us. And you can't be and it takes a village. Obiara chip in, send yeah, Prince. That's a kind of Obiara it plays small part of it and then it become a whole. And that's what we're looking for. Constantly everybody play a part. And so this whole thing will work because by yourself alone, you can't do it all. But we expect everybody to play their little pitch in the little bit they can so it'll all just operate smoothly to the benefit of everybody else. And that's what we hope. And also counting nearby say thing be but to our dream. We can see how we can all help each other, we can learn from each other, and we can make this thing, this system, this machine, this country, whatever you wanna way you wanna look at it, we can make it work efficiently and to the benefit of all, not just a few. And see, without further ado, no, I think sɛ yɛbɛkɔ yɛn anim ne yɛma etiefoɔ no aba aba bɛkyerɛkyerɛ nkɔmmɔ. I tried to call Prince Mami ɛma wakɔ aba mema bama so because ne papa personally bisa wote wɔ hɔ I didn't know how to explain that I don't know. Perhaps I don't say you might have a thing to help me understand it better. So but I mean, by myself, Prince, and then say
Yo,
reflective
adwen
Thursday, send
kɛseɛ
out
na
when you
pɔmɛ.
chia no. Boy, I mean, I'm in tears here. Boko also,
Me ho yɛ papapapa. Agya,
it done,
obi
I
kaa
say,
sɛ sɛdeɛ
it
ɔkaeɛ
done,
no,
I say.
ɛnyame n'adom a na agya yɛte ase ɛna sisi apena ba African weather no sɛ sisi mu ayɛ hye kama.
Yes,
Na
yes,
me broni bi a menim na ɔse wiem ahyɛ de dodo nka ɛnom sɛ sɛ wo deɛ wopɛ winter no. Mem nso mepɛ hot no nti kama. Sɛ four season ni deɛ ɛyɛ pɛ sɛ wobɛhu na emu sɛ osasabɔ bɛba winter no nti aman mmorɔfo no kora bebree Connecticut yɛwɔ deɛ otum sɛ Connecticut no be retirees bebree ɔmokɔ south hɔ nom nti na wohu sɛ Boston Celtics bɔ basketball na ɔkɔ away koraa na wogye sɛ bi ɔmbɔ home so because bebree retirees bebree akɔtena ewia no sesei especially North Carolina and South Carolina, Middle Beach one, because cost of living in kama. I this kind of one so cost of living is very high. It is sanity and Kofosa Sabobi, about a year yes with the but the only thing said when we say American BBI is in the extreme, no, it's wrong, BBI in the extreme tea. Or Shino Kraba Hakwana and a more generally and a more than send the Ghana, no, at least Ghana there. Utimi sweating now where you see handkerchief boot on air. And we could do my to handkerchief bear bondo, medu if you can never cook right anywhere, a womb bottom. Na aira. But I know say from money dry. Entinana and Quaquaphone of one with me fainting, because one noom so hydrating na or just say be no one from a be anywhere from na a cooling system no cry on perspire na won't liberty na or the form. Because Africa dear, be said Yakopo or the prototype no excellence no, and now the academia no say 1 pound compare na a 17 na Akobarabasa Tinyakopo de Onyery, Nemo, ye nipa na say yendi suni enhwe no maso no. Ya na nti say o kan Peter woman or say God has given man everything that pertains to life. Ade bia efa nipa sitrem bia Yakopo de amaye. Eti na woka adom no say ka grace grace no ne chair say of merited favor. Oh, unmerited favor. Adia any kwasa wunya na de ama freely. So unmerited favor. Into one example of grace in the John 3:16 also for God so loved the world that he gave. Into ye empata ya ye bone eti Nyankopon eno no a nkopa obi ba wankopa odwan nantwi wono a ne ba no de be ye patadwan ye de ema ye. Nti so hwe Ephesians 2:8 so say for it is by grace you have been saved. Oh, and namadon so na wenya nkwa ay nam gidie mu. Enya ade a ye diskato ne mu free gift of God. Nti grace na a free gift. So nti na na so nyame adom cause ye mpata o. Ene bebre a set alarm clock and so bebre ay de ansori. Eti na adwun say alarm clock no de be so me say and nan me set alarm clock me sada na me set alarm clock sada kwa na me pum to mo okra dai. So that's ye. Eti na ni ye ka adom no.
Yep.
Say at least no. The also bosom crown wakoyi na no aye incremofon so akoida alase nti grace in sanity or merited favor you don't deserve it and then you say bia entitlement bia retirement bia or say what contribute to social security don't say this is the 2 years as a church or say open early retirement and I say obeto aso system there be enye entitlement but ade Nyankopon na freely it no say you odo although one example of a grace agape love no love from God no Romans chapter 5:6-8 no or see this is the demonstration of love no and right that's where abone for no and the Christ be woman strong Ephesians chapter 2 so emma sa concept no enti sanity on say uko Ghana kra na yedi nkoma adom nti ade ase akoye national anthem ye de sorry ye kan na say would ye de enchia papa want to say adom nti o adom no na say ombo Yesu di ana Nyankopon ba yenim say Nyankopon na ye de all kan ho ase because enye easy ene ni papa ene Thursday uko Kumasi Uteke FM a year announcement a year bono ene kwa the radio shikwebu be trended ene kofo enipa mo de dada kolebu konfa noche i Tamales General Hospital year Rich Hospital ye yo mato so mo be nane na blog ne from ho na bia afiada no na se kom so munye wakekeeping no kwa isi wakekeeping kwa no kwa na ye wakekeeping mo na ni penti ni pensa hwe eti oti ase se bibie mu bibia oye bia no also the as a damanya ko enti na make say there's an intelligent designer behind everything or say a house is built by someone but God is the builder of everything enti no se usua science kra na science kra de manya kopon di pefi kra de se na fekeke usua science na confirm the existence of God. Then man will say yes. Most of the great scientists on be 80s at the end of their life no say ampa se na ya adomara kwa enye bibia adomara kwa so choba bidin adomara kwa eti se oni papa smedi komo kwa adomo asama saa na ti ya adom no because we no be bought to wa or say any hunam moja name, you can flesh and blood, you can human being, the other name, you can say euphemism. So flesh and blood, a human being, no kind of say. And any money, say, yeah, Zuma blues, and as my ties as a move, you need a real tomb for papa, and easy. Because you know, ye who are the Zaki, who are there, Kamzika, Abian Camino crying, I can say you didn't because Nanso do say Christo etu mu dia say the Galatians 2:20 was my same tea the mintimum be Christo timi munti no ene na wo kra ne na wo de kra de na e kama Christo no ene e koma ye so enti mama yem find no man di agro say yesi bibi no anke entupunu mu enti bibi wo hopa wie mu no ma na ye yi no enye easy e fili pa say you were at that morning no because you can Revelation chapter 12 now say there was war in heaven Obonsamo anya obonsam ne opposite ni Nyankopon David and agents obonsanya opposite David obonsam ye Nyankopon abode ni bi or angel look at Revelation chapter 1 Hebrew chapter 1 say angels no God created them with a flame of fire and omo ye servant spirit omo ye honhom anything omo ba asase so omo fan nipa tibia until or come Mary hu so ye nipa Yesu sorry pe vum no omu Mary ne mo ko hu angels me no bi say o chem say said Yesu so e ba asase no mu so ko no sa na obeba so nti angels omu ye spirits said Yakobon so spirit in John chapter 4 no God is spirit but all no ye betena na so find the party biatron so John 1 in cancer 14 no o say na asem ne be ye honam na oni nipa e be ye de e betena ye it is so sure Bible say Bible more than any science and especially here is science no utumu say bibia usua the law of thermodynamics usua Newton's law ni nyina na oye nyina won say a discovery what does it mean to discover just say something has been covered akwa say mame why ya ben kwan na wode chance 3 at abutu ayi so oh akata so it wo akora no okobie so what discover ade ewo mu say impu na mo say akante ewo mu aha it God has covered everything but why say puzzle it to the bia na ye hu bibi ye call on cover in the discovery in so no say ne da ho necessity be read da ho nti obi a say wako discover in the discover is here see Mungu Park in so that at Africa that the hotel no on who say ade ne da ho it will free baby ba you didn't cover it you have discovered because ade ne da so e wo honum nti na adesua wo the Bible no to say Bible no collection of books bibie bi wo science na nyina wo ebia some time ago menya chemetma kire o laws or what phases more a Bible na din kan ho nsem the constellation na Artemis or ko wiem stars no God Bible say God mentioned the stars by name obo stars be say Orion obo stars be say Bear because stars no ultimate a dot line and say a dot no stars no the line if mo bit many design say according to the figure of a bear the figure of a obobodi ni na so na nanum so na no more to me hwe wiem no mo sa astronomy no mo ye astronomy ni sa astrologist na e wo honom dada eti no mo se Yakobon wo ho but the medium na ye de kɔ no nkyɛn no ene na Hebrews chapter 1 kan no o se emre bi etwem no ye nananom Yakobon a wonam kwa hodo so ne emra hodo so no ene ye gyanom kasaaye but ene de wakasa kyɛ ye ne dɔba ne na nkɔpɔ mpɛ so mbegye di no enye se bi ene nananom nim Yakobon o no mu nim but se Yakobon se we ne kwan ya mo mfa so John 14 says no say the many okwan no kwan ne nkwa obi mma agya ne nkyɛn agye so na me so edi saa mre na ne yenim de na Yesu emmemu enne de Yakobon aka say yemfa Yesu Kristo zu na emra ne nkyɛn a wosisila no the same visa na wo be yusu a visa sa visa na expire eti na sisi the military talk na me kan Bible no wo kan Bible a John chapter 1 no for the law was given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. Also, I'm running there, and Moses in the mind. Name Adomna Sam when did you know? Adomna no cranny there, and I'm piece of soon a buy. So, Adomnity, yes, because on the my Adom, and the case Adoma Rapa on one tier. No crowns with the and Christos soon a buy. But I'm running there, Moses no Okoji buy any day, and Yakupon can't wait for you 13. Oh, it is sad. The Israel Bible to be a question in New Testament, but when you answer no old, and as so this one a question in Old Testament, what when you answer no so New Testament. adom de wo kan Bible na obenya adom no bebree so many grace. In fact adom ntia na ene yenso etima beye ekisofo anya adom na anka ene ka Jewfo no be wa mo so mo nko a ba eno ase oba ye program ye ewo Tenet goes mini BBA na ehu se Yakopon plan salvation no wanka se Jewfo nko a no obi bi but step by step into no say monkoko Alice na highway obi a amanaman na nyina ye ka ho bi enti na obi sorry ka say na Eurofo na omo de ya adom mo na omo de yi ba ya ba 2026 years ago, Assembly Acts chapter 8, Ethiopia knew or Africa knew. Whereby Jerusalem, no, a proselyte Jew, say, or ye converted Jew. Whereby Bishan did now or kind to, Bible, no, Isaiah 53. On Tiasie, and a couple of Philip, Wakokasm was Samaria, I'm a man for my own. And you Jew for my, I'm a man for my, I'm a baby Christopher, and no someone's own Sambra. No, Kayes to watch him, channel say, the guy got baptized and he went back to Ethiopia joyfully. Now this is okay Ethiopia. No, then catch the Omam war King Kandeki, Queen Kandeki, and I said the Queen of Ethiopia. No, court and then almost the betting. Where you 2000s and sana Bible no name European country. You say room or be a room in the capital of Italy. There by Yambo England, England, Edini, Hungary, Dini, Russia, Dini, by your Libya, yewo Egypt wom so that's it enti Africa de ye ka ho enti memo bia nda da ye say de ye nka ho ne ye bu yan wa bon bia sa se ne European for ne hwan ne ba ye na Bible wo honom ba ne yankikan bomu nti se de ene ye yakika ni nyina fragmentation na yesi yakika bomu na Bible ho Isaiah 53 ye book eti yesua sa no mi se na ebema ye better perspective no memo hu se ye bibi no we also count in Yakopon so ni hu hia ye enye se bia we yi mu se ebo ni na ye yi ene hwe America ye hwe asori de bebe wa ye de na club ye so Yakopon no beto de bia si ye besum no no kuremu no eno na chechirefo no omo ebi mo achia no banye sa na kisosum tie eno na ye de bia na me ya no obi hu sa no me zo no wo de akore se ye nyina sa na kisosum tie na wa betentin but de odi kisosum ba no hwe ne life se ne sitie na brabo boy ne ade odigya to ho no eno na be ma ohu se kisosum no ehote enkofo timi the Bible na di boni during the time of the crusade no na ye coercion omo jihyehe omo as night na omo kokoko na ye wo sekan na ye obeji Yesu dey na say ye den wonji dey na ye so there has been a bad time of Christianity enkofo use Christianity to do bad but nye sa na altar na ana founder na say ye nye oso onukro wojo so munhwe enti saa so na kremuso so ye Muhammad ba Saudi Arabia na Christians wo ho na Sabians for ho na Jew for ho ono so saa into one day timiku o twetire nyina na yi nyina enti to de bia that no maybe so akobone ewo no bebu but enye saa ene de etie enti na kakra em say nipa aba we de na just placeholder em say ebi ma ba ne de me de besia no na ya to so everyone we chire no na de aka no so ya to so me that's it.
Principal,
The
put
work
me up for
question
another
before
five.
the
Opa, put me
later.
up for another five. I reflect on anything because the way they break the five.
You
Opa,
okay,
person for
sir.
another five and reflect maybe I drew 20. I know I was stop on it.
Okay, the 20 must stop it. You na I want to for so abeto so. The kind they make kind they make you know say fu no asem the ebae na aban cabinet no mkota cabinet no na dwene aban no ho no nyina ti do make so ne dia call parliament na say aban the policy statement beto no na say be emreni na fu no akọ nenim pa sɛ yɛtutu mu nanso sɛ nkenye cedi depreciation na nka ɛbɛkɔ pa just imagine sɛ nka $1 ɛbɛyɛ 15 cedis a naka adeɛ no kɔ nim sɛ nka yɛkɔ 2021 o ban sɛ cedi no tumi ehodi dollar ne ntie no ɛkɔ 1 2 3 kwa no sɛ ɛwɔ within eyi na ban kɔtena ase no ɛna ɔmo yɛ sɛ for every liter on diesel no so ɔkɔtɔ 1 liter of diesel a ɛbɔ bi ɛtɔ so bia na ban sɛ ɔfa mo 2 cedis ɔfa mo 2 cedis ɛna sɛ petrol nso na ɔkɔbu yi a 1 liter of petrol bia no ɔfa 36 pesos sɛ obetumi ya cushion ɛyɛ consumers against rising fuel cost no na ɛba saa no sɛ market nso ɛyɛ price sensitive na oil market company say money aban ya adwen de aban ya so omo so no so nti ombeboa nti immediately na no effective ene ya Thursday ya no omo so ama the aban ya so reflect second price window for April no nti omo so why say ometete omo normal so nti some of the oil companies leading ones no Star Oil na the biggest oil market company in Ghana and aban de so aye go no so no any other ones no so no omo atete omo price so say be what $3 3 cities 30 pesos no accord 3 cities 13 cities 13 cities 30 pesos na accord 13 cities 27 it be 17 cities and 10 no accord 16 and 10 it been so high 14 cities 67 accord 14 cities no yes 14 cities 99 no accord 14 cities 67 inti na kakra and so no nti say yeka the value of CD appreciation na and 9.4 nti just imagine say usika say na say saa no man so abetbom a ebede naka wo betimi ahodi wo no ma no de mi di twatwa kra akam 3 minutes no OSP asem e bada ho a enra akra high court e wulu say OSP no oni to me say obetimi a prosecute any criminal offenses bia ewo enyo modwuma no na the original so constitution who say article 1 of the constitution say the constitution is the supreme law of the land. Enti enekram say just e kan ho asem kakra on say ade e de tie no na ebusa say ye mpanifo because say ye beti bibi na say parliament kra na ye wo constitutional committees wo ho e so mo de kwhwe constitution etisa na enti tema no mo OSP no e de emra no ko hwe mu a mo ntime hu this obvious we no OSP na ba obe am say be 5 years ni nenso ye hu say private citizen or this or challenges had in the Supreme Court because they be a constitutional matters there ye call High Court now yes I call a Supreme Court into any first case no into obi so bit much challenge bi him say entisa and he say always province on challenges are ruling na High Court ruling and also do call the highest court of the land enti akoy constitutional matter na ebe afetu bia de wo ho kwan say okoko Supreme Court na final arbiter no nti we de Accra High Court omo medal no wo firi ho na wako Court of Appeal no wako Supreme Court no omo nso so ade omo rule aba say OSP no has cut until on say the OSP does not have the independent authority to prosecute criminal cases, directing that all matters initiated by the anti-corruption body be referred to the Attorney General Department. No mujina article 880 so article 880 no I come in 1 minute no me born just 1 and 2 clauses na a woman no article 880 no say there shall be an Attorney General of Ghana who shall be a Minister of State and the principal legal advisor to the government. The Attorney General shall discharge such duties of a legal nature as may be referred or assigned to him by the President or imposed on him by this Constitution or any other law. The Attorney General shall be responsible for the initiation and conduct of all prosecutions of criminal offenses. All offenses prosecuted in the name of the Republic shall be at the suit of the Attorney General or any other person authorized by him in accordance with any law. The Attorney General shall be responsible for the institution and conduct of all civil cases, not only criminal cases, civil cases, no, or say Attorney General initiative. But you who say always be by no on one kasa 8 me day echo prosecute a normal ye de establish always when eka home. Bentin or sank ye subject to constitutional provision say yama always when you can say obit my because always in yaman the power of like a high court. So obit my prosecute, but it would go to constitution is what Article 18 say only the Attorney General and a bit my initiative anything a criminal offense and answer even civil cases no. So in this year no say we know always be the Supreme Court which I support. Also Supreme Court no mutimi interpret Article 88 in my no mo to the year parliament so e pass here no ni enhwe ye na ye career one day ni emfa say parliament no they are all they are masters of their own law say o metimi ayemra abra o set constitution as a constitution no be reaffirm say only the Attorney General case na end the way just one into always me say or the beco higher level until I hope so the beco on content na intimi any doubt or ambiguity being free said the Article 88 can say Attorney General no kwan no tumi a obetima ye no now ebia to be going to say ebia the intention of the OSP no e wo say be Article 88 or the but ebia bibinti no you are setting aside for a good cause me that say
that's the principle. That was very thank you. That was beautiful submission and the explanation of abdominal and also touching on those. I mean, reflecting on those gas prices, the OSP situation. I mean, I should say, Punyanum probably have something to say about it as well. It's it for any all contributors here that we answer for your patience so far. Yanko yenim say right. It just say or no more by myself. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. So perfect. We are ready now. My not and it just say busy there of our bet your tongue can't check by myself. Of our bet or well, perhaps honestly be away busy into BB by myself.
Because just
Yeah, we be able call there.
Kisha Dauma, call.
That is what I say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. What can newcomers in the home? I feel by
Uh,
a reflective Thursday, Prince and Kwan and Wakasan and all by
okay.
be a potty be under on you just hear reflected one of the things that just to remember us from yesterday, one of our biggest thing, well, one of the main questions I had that board in the year, what worries you the most in this world? And it was nice. We had a nice submission. Prince make his submission about say, I think he said something to the extent to say it be no more and
But
so
what is the most? You said something.
your biggest worry.
Okay.
Yeah, your biggest worry will be I say to Moses say, you know. And then run it to home yeah, train up by and by all the same and reflective Thursday. Oh, minimum went to me and can be and run. It is a person on can not be an answer person reflective on anything. What do you need to
I think say worried about the most is something, but I have not thought about. I have not thought about this really, but I think it's we should be all we should be concerned about the way I say it's like information, how we process information, how information goes. There are certain things that it is and yet true, but people can make it true. And
alternative facts.
Yeah. And there are certain things that are also true, and people try to make distort it. And idea like the way sometimes obi be cancel, right? Obi cancel. Now me share my opinion. Yeah, my cancel. Now Prince so be cancel. Some people try to believe in what Prince is saying and ignore what I am saying without saying. Well, research who is telling the truth. But maybe his affiliation to Prince or what Prince is saying, maybe it fall in line with a friend is saying, Niaoye. So yes, it's just moving. But I think there is no. We are saying the circulation of information and how we are using the information to hurt each other, no, and destroy ourselves, no. It's a worried. But I think that is sunny. We are sitting. Wow, kona kopimua, right? To kopimua. Now the ayadishia. But the sad thing is that most people don't live to tell their story. Most people don't live to tell their story. You know, Kofo Bebre, I'm catch him wife. You have to be very careful. And you will not live to tell your story. So, ye me say, no. And menyamia do ba obu ho edi owo eneba on levi anya second chance because I shouldn't have listened to this person. I shouldn't have gone to this place or that. And you should be very careful. Ade bi a woni bi na wo pese you engage into it na say you know. And then nipa na ene egu asase so na very dangerous. Very very be why it was shit that only pass at the end of can but he will make it through. Only pass at the end of can now sometimes those who also know the truth, no, and I said those who also know how to do, no, they are also silenced. So, and see, we are destroying ourselves with a lot of things. Though I've not thought through this idea, but I think it's a little thing I make. Now media see reflective for union. I say Ghana problem about say for the necessary trium kachiches, any necessary goofy any idea. No, I think the problem no is far bigger than say MPP may solve a problem, NDC may solve a problem. But that problem needs to be solved. It needs critical thinking. Then you ask and say, who is going to initiate this? What I'm saying. That is where most of the times you get the sitting government blamed. Because at the end it's so huge. It's a big problem. Every year we are producing. Every year we are producing not less than maybe 1,000 nurses or more than that. School not here. Say Ghana no courses ni bi it's easy. It's easy to start those courses in your school, nursing school. If people grandpa need attached hospital, they don't even have a friend is a basic but book now read. Last time funny yes a question be say when you click a mouse of a computer, what is the sounds that it makes? A click click, B tom tom, C that's a so and I'm say easy to do those courses and you get about 5 teachers, you can get your way through. And ye produce good and a produce good. Then we don't have job for them. And if you is also no hospital no on your system you're creating in such a way say only the government, the private hospitals are they don't even employ the nurses. How many private hospitals are employing? Yeah, in such a way say only government is employing nurses. And even crano teach school, private school, see me near private school or be no afano. Bring a law say obi call. How dare you get a freelance say we before more there without proper education? No, say private will say you must be a qualified person. And in all them rabbi basa say obi a call training college there, you are never allowed to. And I say obi a need this kind of education. The private sector will start employing because these private schools near their day obi we just no afano no chira na or jiska so and the American is a problem here so huge. Every year we are producing, but we cannot employ them. And it needs some brains be trashed. So at the end, normal, it has been to a lot of countries, Europe, America, baby, pain. It got to a time they also found themselves in similar situation in Finland. But it got to pay a procophobic a tenor seniors. Then it happened. But the people are they display politics. Ye be babe mama juma ye be babe ye nya di 2 million more we are na yomo can different story. And other oppositions, n'ani bɛgye, ɔnso bɛba abɛto so. You can never solve it. Nti wɔsi yɛtena ase. The problem is too huge. It's too big. It's too big. So, and NDC ntimi solve it, MPP ntimi solve it. And one thing is that politicians, they are benefiting from the corrupt state of the nation because they can't the corruption na kasana omne dini kese. The MMC is one omupana omu engineer all the corruption for the high hierarchy. So it is a they will never almost solve problem ne dia enka you be a issue be a any country no obebre. But omo nya ready because say me fa bridge bi so come from the bia. I will not destroy that bridge. Ade na expect some of us expect say omo de nhyehyɛ bɛba no. Eno no na ade nso a benefit you omo. So enti ono ko solve sa problem na emfa so be no no be nya free so. Enti they don't have it in mind say on be solve bibia. Oh, but somehow citizens we are part of the issue. Because me bana me say me ba how many say no kwan say we say we need taxi we need lances certain lances you don't drive taxi me will hire your friends driving license but me go drive taxi least crowd my me list me drive because you need a certain and 2 days course you have to do that thing before you can and write the exam before you can drive taxi. Who is Amran Abba? Who him say one let me tell you say Uber and for America auto car no Uber. Wa Ghana or car no what download do app no now what Uber near daddy. In Finland no won't mean yes sir. Omode ba and confonzo montiasi. And it's over Uber no crana. Uber no is all pretty car say Uber car. And son or masa mo taxi course no. And won't mean koye adwube engines can be a ngubutumu. So sometimes the people who have to sit down. Oh, and so open out the signs say Kogana and Kofona Basorietiao, they would insult you, they will pull you down. And the politicians no mahu. And the radio mopewe China yento Ukadama Kofoni Atoni Aboyesem, ye kwa weni a bedri so. The corruption is they say crime corruption are quite normal. Quite normal. Yeah, we should attract your man for crabba in so okay. At least a sana ye crime and for be benefiting from it. Ye the year to ejiska buto. So inti on mine dear I don't see that I am a catcher papa say obika so nanti from Kumasi to Accra. Uni say ni paneko. Inti wo hope say den obedru. So we are cry how the say but here we have not started working. Now when you hope you say be true. You baby because you call your name near BH. Obi by wakra a ambulance, one district, one ambulance. Oba zuako for kada says here. And she says here, no papa. How possible? Let's upgrading kakray. Thank you. Say ono system no nkofo the wia cement nkofo the efa cement wo ba no miamu na yi niema be free ona de ne nya kama na restricting say okay every crown say okoba kuba e beji scar na sisi na we know say we are going forward but you wa be trisu say ukada
Baby, you don't know how they see.
now who's a country be developing.
Remember how they see us say we have a long way to go, and this is some of the things we expect from the government. Into systems in a better am I near course in circle because that's all. It all sounds like it boils down to that issue for me, at least. Perhaps people have different view of it. Maybe Alpha Pabna has a different view. Alpha Pabna, Bamaso.
Adwene o na agyasa mpacho biribi abɔkɔ deɛ.
I just saw them book also.
Oh, What the other Roma, the Nakopon and Afamudi. Aka bubu ya government. Aka bubu ya government. Nyomobeye.
No, I
Nakopon.
come in there.
Ede omudi mediocre ideas iba ko pe
Me
kura
know
bi
when
ase
I
atena.
can bobo ya government no ho. Get in
Oh,
a
Debbie,
car.
what do you mean?
I
Yeah,
come there.
me, I was
I
not saying,
come
I
in
think
there.
major politics because of a job. I hear na ano o ma grow ni dintina say na eja. Only independent minded back one, and some man no can kufu ado apenso no. At least obojo mahama baso kra obesan aka class bi ani ma bi nko yi nti yen hwe ni entene no. No more maka ne de omba om se bojo mahama baso. Wa majo mahama baso matikwa pai. And also they omo masema. That's their own cup of tea. When I went to Abubu ya government, and I'll say, Opa, me kwabna me mekae. And yes, I 17 Pro Max. Now still up at Nokia 33. Eh, what was ma? So, baby, I want say US or and a two guns so Bubi or an energy to go, papa. So, what the US man I want pay. Ubi nso pe London, a dan ketenketinum. So, Quebec dan, and no pay. Also, yes, I had the oba, BBI, I can see and go. Gui so nti obi ara ne opɛ ebi ne mpa bobo ya so nti no ebi ana me London for yifo no NDC for ebi o me London for ebo pa nti no ombi bia ye nkete sɛ na me ka no nkokɔ nkete ambulance abobo ya lance nkete so shatabande omshu no nkete so nti no mommy en fama what the AI echo charge duty ewo a port no akwa sesa ni ma we ya bigu honom wo ensa car na kura se na ma mini gina car na kura buafu ya bobo ya na kura buafu he the way I see one abobo ya na kura buafu chese mo de nipa wiase ko na nim a de niema kase egu kwam si ye ko ye nim tie ne wiase move forward no om de ye ko ye chi ukokan ese bui ade na waka menka kan de ebeka say sika na me to we say na ye de one levy airport levy $150 na me kutwa ticket na me madwumaden amakwa akoye na ye be yim 150 no wo se ma me nka dwon mahama sem na za 150 na eda ho me kutwa ticket a una betu aka una ba betu 150 nika endi ya sam amamu ni de se wa obi hu omone ye Bible no kra ka jo se by their fruit you shall know them so adwene na be kire ne mu nipa na ye na be kire se akwa we se na adwene tie na neske ne mehu abobo ya npa na meka na neske na wa bipia yi to ne je obey propaganda ma NDC ba na koye kra wo ma tie ne se hwan ne kofa no se mehu nkonkon ne kofa ne ba ya ne anti wu ye di drone system ye drone system a e dey faduro e ko places kwabna ewu ohia moja within second ne moja na beto ho ye di amakwabna so wo asa abobo ye di akosi we da ben ne kina traffic go be fi ma pia nzana wo de edu na ba no obeba na ma ye nyame dia ti e be kire wadwen no adwen na de ndi ometimi aye ometimi atie na ekufu adu by the end of the day no ene hwe teacher for lady bi ane ba hye na chi awusu na onfanye wo inipa bi ho te ahodwo a wo mpeti se makum na ope hotena na mesi Yesu tama ede na ko Pilato anim no Pilato nyansam no buzo se Balabash eni papa yi ogina hwan na yen kom so onya Balabash na Balabash so titi omu John Mahama ne Balabash no tete wom yom tu dum som eye niema de om jese oman ne nko ba bi ye di Jesus ne Balabash be gina no nipa ne se yemfa Balabash ye nya Balabash enti nipa suban enye ne efitete ene hu se ye kotu bi no musu oh how we come see ba tampa baby onye ba tampa sa masa nka hu ba tampa enti esi John Mahama ya John Mahama abebiu aban papa ba teacher for ye adwuma 3 years Akufo-Addo ne bitu asa esika no sa adwuma no Akufo-Addo wasan ba teacher for the demonstration beam echo na we no no me a oba enya mo na mkoto ma no ana wa be yemu sei na mansa ya san ko ye wo de akwa be na nipa no mkoto ababoni ni bi no wasan ba betua na ka wo wi wasan ne ho ato no wasan be kan semfo a kire wo dinko de ni sunu mu saa no de te wo 3 years kufu ade ne be mo payment plan odi tua se ka di nyina fio o tua nyina kwa no mo san ye demonstration kura na de disable no ni obi entua na obi tua ma no no mo san disable no ene the same thing anya John no na aba ana John foforo bi ono a emri bi a na om se transformers omo ye transformers dinti no kania ne ye yi no om se oh Doomsa is back ose oh ye dum ne yesiesie ni ama no e bi yanti ase na Doomsa ene de wo a obagi lebi ono wanye lebi wanye 1 cedi bia wanye 4 cedis on a gallon of gas wanye bi ose o siesie wo wa beji sika wa beji sika de Doomso lebi odi amanfo sana to Doomso mu ye koka obenya amanfo ama o masa be cancer mu asa time no na platform ya so na ne wo ede ba so no kan ede ba so no kan okoka ye dum asiesie no kra na om se o ya arrogant say ye dum kan ne asiesie no ya arrogant se sa se nipa ku obi fi se om ye important kin nipa enso om ni o om ano mo no om se special prosecutor eden ni office na nye constitutional ah rade ayatena bi atena so oben on maye gan na mu ne nkrofo a obo be fono tama na odi ofori atai ko hade ade ne de na set and na constitutional ni ese papa yi ade bia na akofa kura babuti ne tuso akotena TV3 na yakotwe no yakoti pobu ni odi kura ba London fo kura ba yom di bubu omti odi bia akotena ho nti no yakotwe no ti yachi yachi Jesus Christ nti ese fa kwan bia so na adi abi ebetimi abo enchirima enye yo bibini bedi bibia ma ono no ho yen yeti we ba yen nwe nhwe kan se ebi ade bedi me betimi asiesie na kosi baabi na ochena wabo akokora wa wote wo no na wa hwesa mpa ade we ede ba ekora na enye ba yesiesie saa kodu mpempenso a eye de se eye no dabi wakochi NDC ni ba ako wachi MPP fo ode car kosunya ne kochi MPP ni ba de a oye na adwuma anyemu na mo se yenye sei ene mo zangrofo we no ana nyankopon de ana time tina bozo bi no atwere ne catch time hotel mada pa ne niam na mo ba mu diska ti se nsu sika ye bo sika mu die na ye se grofo bi de se ho anwan bi so mo ba course wo America board members hey rade reset pe nem se word reset na kadam se no mo ntia se ye di ambulance kra ba ambulance ne nyinti ye be reset ne de niam papa ba ne abubo ya no ye be bie ayi enyuma mamanfo aba be bi reset ni akofa nkuku miinu ekuta wonsa die na na oyire na oma monkonye na ade ayi edu December na maton na mu dibi nso aye nkwan we reset ni na ahwe we ya na wo hono na ayi wote hono mu kujeto abra kwase Trump kasa na wo na wo be reply no ompe ayi Togo assemblyman bi kasa wa kwa reply no na afin se Trump adwen ni te se wodie nkokon ketenkete bi ana bomb na ye to no to no for a purpose otu die si niam bi kwan o se obi peso ye nuclear ayi a o tene betimi de ewi oye ni aba wo so ano ntem petrol ni ye to bia o e ba ya ye ti petrol so no petrol ba bia na me to me petrol na $4 eno am twam na ba 350 something obi am ye ho press conference me kan kire se ene abanti atisu ntie nkobo aban abaso Trump atisu ama na benti ye kobo Trump abaso yankoba na baso se e de ba asem ye ti ase yenim ni asi yenim se de wi ase ko dollar whatever ntama na dollar na ye 14 cedis na petrol na ye to ne sen ene na ye 10 no so ye to ne sen e ho na ade adwen ne beto ho hu se asem ne nipa na ka no sen na ekọ dollar na ye $14 no na ye to petrol ne sen ene ye 10 ye to ne sen Omo $80 better da omo no. Omo $80 better da omo. And now in this propaganda government no mubu na kofa abubu ya e de compare ambulance no. Omo no betimi da ada omo. Enye ye no ma ya dwen no adu level bi a ye mu se dokuna ase ahye na aben no. Tell me na politicians omo onye say people for so ye ready. Omo when this for so say bibiri ho. Ye ba be catch omo. Omo so be bosi. No me dia koyi abamu fun we akoto ba bia maga na po asoma. Ene de na de bia na me be kan. Owu e organ akwa se free SHF no. E kopi bi e mu bi enya ne de. Ubi a ennem esi se Ghana se de footballers e ko bobo na ye ko robo
All
ma
right.
kwaji de ball se
Now,
kwaji de. Enye ya for. O my Ghana ne
yeah, that
de.
was it.
Ye be bom pa ye se ejemfie minu aka friends ni Nebukadnezar animu yi. Ye se o ma nipa bofo di o man so a o man ni si apene. Ene be bia be ko bia ni pesu. Ni pesu be bia. Enye just afọ. Oni
Yeah,
nyame
that's
ni
it.
adwuma. Na nyame nso
Yeah,
nka
that's it.
ho. Na o man ni ye be abegye de esi baby papa. E de akoyanim. Ye be das.
Yeah, that's it. Of course, but that was very great. Thank you for your submission. It's a lot. We have a lot to do. Jumana dia kind of does. Board chairman, or if
Me
not,
wa hapa me wa.
Bamas the board chairman.
Adwin kase hem se kasa ya che.
Yeah, kasa ya chepa. Chibi bi abakode.
Oh, nyam be me nyina we.
Eda nyamiase. Eda nyamiase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you train a reflective Thursday, but I know I think they went to me and can be because now it's here and keke.
And
But
let
me
me
it
tell
is
you keke. And
yeah.
also not let me say me tell you keke. But sometimes if you say be before yeah because
Mhm,
the echoes we are not learning anything from it.
mhm,
And now the echoes so we are also not learning anything. You'll be the be a friend of politics and our
mhm.
democracy. If the Ababe that die and never radio so instead of us coming up with ideas how to move our country forward, we are buying a baby the yeah, can't buy a trim, yeah, more so more, yeah. It's not going to help us. I don't know. We have to be matured enough. Let's come up with good ideas. That boy could not in to me, I quit me, I quite try of my dear. Then again, some people have decided some the Baba Casa because in Casa, it's a Casa. As I know, to ding, rough. It doesn't wash. It doesn't make sense to me when I'm listening to the radio. That's why sometimes I don't want to even talk because it is not increasing me. Ye chrono, send ye boomano, and cost ye.
That's a
Let
fact.
us find the best way to reach out to your leaders instead of your bahanwana. Beki cancer na ebi mu din ade bi mu fees ebi mu supporto obi no. All we want is Ghana to work. I have a guest house there, and I'm paying people whilst I'm here. I'm paying my taxes. Me wa hanmo and the taxes me no dey abrɛ me property tax. Me call Ghana nansi me call ye road call me guest house was so bad. Bridge a so no bridge na say. Me ne MC no kokasa ye. And he said, oh, no problem. Yeah, baba be I am Mekaya papa mama yadi. So me de I'm in fit and I'm quite a bridge no. meyɛ wie na ɛyɛ sɛ me create gutters ɛwɔ me guest house n'anim. Ɛyɛ aban na nkɛyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ saa de. Me create gutters ɛwɔ hɔ nom. Ne nyinaa from my own pocket. Nti sisi a aban yi de mewɔ hɔ nom na wɔde tax abrɛ me, property tax abrɛ me no. Then ɛyɛ sɛ metua anaasɛ ɛne sɛ metua. These are some of the things that we have to talk about. I'm not here to teach anybody what they should do, but as a grown-up person, yɛwɔ aburokyire, na yɛnim sɛnea nneɛma yɛ adwuma no. These are some of the things that we have to deal with and let those people in Ghana know, say, hey, deɛ moyɛ no ɛnyɛ no kwan so no. Sɛ government baako a ɛkɔɔ hɔ no ne de OSP ɛbɛbɛsi so a, why do you go to court and take him from the responsibilities? Mo a mobaeɛ koraa no montumi prosecute obiara successfully. Why? These are things that we have to ask. Oh, nti moma yɛhwɛ ne yie na yɛbɛ afidie no so a, we should come up with ideas, not insult, not belittling someone. Wobɛbɛbɛ gyina bɛka sɛ obi deɛ ɔno onim deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ wiase. Na yɛmfa those who are able to reach out to ɔmo a moyɛ leaders no. Deɛ hia nie, adɛn nti na mekɔ airport ɛyɛ sɛ mekɔtua tax? They've targeted a young aburokyire. So what are we talking about? What are we doing? Who are representing us? We need to be a force. Jack, my man, from say I'm that's it.
But man, you better say, you know, because you want
Tame,
Ghana to work. Yeah, baby.
William Stroh breaking protocol. Oh, ma, but my example about ideas and I so on setting the ball rolling. I said, yeah, but yeah, next time I buy how I exhibit me, I share ideas now. My ideas, no crowd, share. Ɔmo bɛfa yɛ anaa ɔmo bɛte anaa sɛ ɔmo ɔnsɛte ball rolling ɔmo ayɛ example kakra. Yɛsɛ yɛ best teacher is give examples.
Yeah. But man, so was some
On set, make us a lot
I
of
know kind of.
examples. A lot
I
of
think one by
examples.
Kwame T and it's all kinds of to say we mobilize, especially airport to the end of the trial on and Pukran by it be a very repeat your manner very clear. No, I take one example.
I know I don't need any more examples, but wait, yes, same you heard more. It is a catch you okay. In the
And
Yankees,
said the yɛn kanya bia na also kanya because there's nothing different.
Young someone, Elcos will probe on you. The answer say, okay, obi de doom so levy diaba. Let us ask pertinent questions. Say, how far have they used that money? How much have they collected? Is doom so ongoing? Yes, it is ongoing. Why is someone to me for us can solve that problem? These are issues that we have to tackle. Okay, these are issues, bread and butter issues. Obiega no ntoko no ko Iran na akoso a. What is that got to do with all of us? Though it affects us. Some
Yeah,
koso
yeah.
na
No,
before the
but I
was mo muso nkasa bi.
yeah, no, Munkasabi, yeah, baby, and I think one of the examples that I also picked up on is instead of coming and like talking against each other and I say MPP and this, and try to say a bad, so give you by and you didn't particularly talk like say government ninja and I say way. Like let's try to share ideas, raise concerns and talk about it. How do we mobilize all kind of taxes and ask them, okay, what the problem number? perhaps it didn't give the solution or be bad. It would be nice to say, hey, maybe this is what should be done, and then the another program na banner, it's okay, we'll be banners of the solution and back the source will come on. Near to our dream. If you cry a business idea more be going forward to make it work. And Drane Isaac Castle or Tro Bill be and he will see to it being passed. That's an idea. Maybe you'll be him how to speed up the process. Now you share with him. Changes. Let's try to focus on that area, point out the problems, and let's share the ideas. And at the end of the day, I think that's what we're doing. We just point out the problems, but then I kind of moment for ideas, and twice on it, I come, near Queen, it has a yard or something, Yanka Sanche. Watch my free honeymoon. It just said, why we are ready, and I'm a smarty. Yes, so I know far better, so we are ready, and I'm a smarty. Because Miss Sam, and the young corner Nessica, so Manessica, my name be Bamaso.
Oh, adwene kɛseɛ.
See, Bibi Aboko, the Nana.
Oh, biribi abɔkɔ na mo so ɔyɛ.
Yes, what the fuck,
Oh,
yeah, me the best, I say, I don't think make you'll be about 8 minutes, now for yes, I recycle and a reflective Thursday, and then draws some Komoka cry idea, and I say, we are say, I was see a dear potting pa office, how and as of it we see, when they say it's an issue, but to me, I can be a fan, and I saw person on reflectors as well, or the yet. Nana, Nana Sika, well, I can see you listen, Nana Sika, Nana, Nana, you're ready. I know I'm a smart. I can say,
Sam ayɛ.
nice. Yeah, for the tonka.
Aha. Ɛm sɛ maybe I'm done am network ne yi nti.
Yeah,
Sam,
you too.
me yɛ ahoɔni kakra. Ɛna me sa yɛ nod na kakra. Na sɛ ebu nkɔmpɔ hwɛ yɛ akyi a, wokɔ yɛ political spade mu a, sɛ wohwɛ from voter ɛde kɔ up north mu, ɔmo na ɛtoma NDC more. Ɛna ɔba Ashanti region a besi Eastern so a, yɛso yɛtoma MPP. But adeɛ baako ha me ɛne sɛ these two political parties NDC ne MPP, so wohwɛ northern ne voter oti region a, ɔhɔ na Ghana ohia buburo paa ɛwɔ. Ɛhɔ na sɛbe wobɛkɔ akɔto sɛbe mmoa ne nipa yɛ dɛn ɛnum nsuo bom. I have been there before. I've been in northern part of Ghana before. Akɔwaa abɛfa bɔne bambɔy nti I know the magnitude of ohia ɛwɔ hɔ. Na sisi a so hwɛ NDC aban yɛ wɔ yi a, sɛbe me nuanom northerners ntafo yi, ɔmo na ebu ɔman ne sisi a o. Or they just cast your eyes around. Presidency, executives, they are handling it. Uba legislature, they are handling it. Just they play major role.
Nana Mincho, and Dana program at TSA speaker or your Northern and what dear can be 28 years, and I say something like that. And he's apparently from that area.
Yeah. Yes, a Senator. Abambabin or a Northerner. Yes, a Senator. Haruna Drusu. Just although the Dominic Ayine, the president himself is a Northerner. Or they just cast your eyes to post I can see a Ghana na omina occupy here. But I am yes say and net 21st century be a real century. Omuntimi mbu nkompo kwantimi komoti. Na munko to just a borehole and pama nipa nyensuo no. Enyensuo just potable water. Enye nipa ntimi nye nsuo enom. Ayro said nordness. What the to me more, they can't even make use of that to me no. And found war man kasa omuhuma. Almost 2 point. And ponka crack. Oh, here fit up a cool koto. And then to and your pradaso. O northern part down to voter or to region those and omuno here power. But NDC party, they don't do nothing to uplift almost standard of living in crack. I it's not too many dear mamun. As soon as one say, as soon as one pan say, so could that 2 minute commando, mammy, commando papa. Huh? One bet no ba move enough for number trunk, ha. Moon could be Muduk Marcia, you don't go back. Mube doing can there in the neighbor boo, moon could be Namaka. And almost because the programming, the fast so you're not for the possibilities also to my NDC is high. So nothing can convince them. They will still vote for NDC. Me, I wish think no, and no more or two. Nobody should vote for them again. Then they will learn something. We are sad. Yes, NDC is develop Ashanti region in Greater Accra, which is good for us. Those of us are free, the southern part, is good for us. But to me, I would advise the presidency. So mucho money and found mochi no munko show munyanuma uya and never be a via cedri. I don't know, so bit me free enough. Ebeye kaye e was out. Why? Meanwhile, mona power no kutam. Are they not ashamed? They should bow their head in shame from the presidency and all of them should bow their head in shame. Just potable water. Try nipping your be no more enough. Are they? Bonebe no my Bonebe no my. And a second me pacho. They say I send a robbery. AC Kosu Ghana. I think there is a national security threat. The government, NDC government, they have to do something about it. And now bet you about way to watching about way to and then I mean, what is going on? What is going on? Huh? Interior Minister, what the president pan say crimes, this crime, police or IGP, and I say for what plans the bed on the for a bit members and you my way now. It's what take a crack. Though you ain't mean to us, it's better. And now, chrono fita pan, say national security threat. You know, chrono mobilintino, Mama and bro for dear friend corruption. Yeah, sending to ma, and ya bonnet tie, and your friend of corruption. Chrono Mobia make a call a corruption with the to be. Chrono, me for. And ye do poor man, ye do poor man. Nanke sebe o maya ye wo nyansa na sebe adwem papa we etrima adan ne bebi edu o se etimi kobo bosia se de kobo ye ho bra sa kono na sika na ye wia no sa sika ne bobu ano a ye betim da ye development project ama na so obia so me ye nuanom na ofo nyansu anom otom ye nuanom na ofo nyansu anom. That's what they be every day be audited general report. Sikasi ayela. And so who see the nipa who could not prosecute no. Now abaya sebe also be cook ketashe project can dream because this abayo. Oba be kuwe John Mahama, this is where one of your hallmarks a bar the share Ghana said. Oba be quote ketashe can dream chrono. Na agency no I see a friend OSP I yet to was say or you independent or no member what na omekuntia no prosecute and say agency no obekach agency ni say we need to me be abim sa to me no so be sa to me now prosecute wa bokwa dru a onkoji sa to me no mfiri attorney general hɔ. Na mpacho mebisa wo. Enti sɛ obi wɔ NDC mu na sɛ kɛta ahyehyɛ prɔyɛ dream kankan atwa afa ne ho a ɛbɛyɛ den na sɛ ɛwɔ OSP ni prosecute na oviri sɛ attorney general no sɛbio ɔbɛma ne saa tumi sɛ ɔnkɔyɛ saa prosecution no ama no ayɛ yi. Enti hɔ no yɛ me na ɔmo nyɛ adwene sɛ OSP no sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ n'adwuma penkyem paa de a I think that they should give that power back to him. Na adwuma no saa papa no yɛfrɛ mpakyɛw OSP ne yɛfrɛ ne sɛ
Kisi
The friend
Ajaben.
Kisi Ajabin.
kese gyabe adwuma no ntumi nyɛ. He is not fit for purpose. Ntumi nyɛ ɛnyɛ ɔno nkwa ne Ghana ni a obetumi ayɛ saa adwuma no. Na yɛmbie mu nto a it shouldn't be a political appointee. Ne sɛ aban bi na appoint obi man be ASP. Yɛmbie nto no obi a wo pɛpa sɛ obetumi ayɛ no. Kama na pa ne fa adwuma ne ma wo ne wonyɛ. Because ɔmo de bia so etwa budget ma no ɔno so kura nipa sɛ na oduma kɔ gyina court no nipa sɛ na prosecute ɔmo a asɛm na bɔ ɔmo a yɛtumi agye sika pit nkurɔfoɔ no ɛde aba abɛto aban kɔfɛsim nipa sɛ I don't know nipa sɛ na prosecute ɔmo ama asɛm na bɔ ɔmo ama yɛagye sika na fi timamofoɔ no hɔ anaasɛ ɔmo asɛm na fa ɔmo no ɛde sika na kɔ akɔto government kɔfɛsim nti ɔno so
All right.
kura no yɛmpa mo no nkɔ
Nana, share me
da
real quick and stand on call. Into
okay
OSP office no, I'm closing it down when I say something
deɛ teɛ ne sɛ
real
OSP no
quick.
OSP ni he was given birth by parliament. The
Yeah,
2 million odi
okay.
gyina ɔde yɛ adwuma yɛ parliament the man. It's not constitution. It is so ma attorney general so deɛ parliament no
Yeah,
constitution no gave birth to
but
attorney general.
into almost shut it down office now and I say that it still exists.
Say the 2 million odi bɛyɛ adwuma no a ɔde bɛbɔ kwadu no also kɔdi free attorney general.
It's so an independence agency being.
Na not just ɔyɛ kwaya anaasɛ ɛbae.
It's just a Trump style. Get rid of the anyway.
Oh my God.
Get rid of the independence agency and it still come back to us. Then we make the decision for you. Anyway, but that was
Mame
Nana.
fa wentwa
Bye.
to. Mame fa wentwa to. Se ewiase ho. Oman bia ne kure nim no. Se ya na eba o. Ne kure
Yeah,
nipa bia o so man ne kure ye hallmark. Ne kure
and
ni o man ni.
one of the biggest issue that I had here in the US was that when this administration came in power and they started going after the independence agencies. If it's office independence agency, then you appoint new people, you bring new people and we vet them and then we put them in place so they get a job done. By to try to dismantle the whole idea of having independence agency or a watchdog to watch over you, it's kind of sketchy. But anyway,
Of course.
Nana, yeah, what that was it. And
Yo Sam that's it.
the other thing I raised, and I was very happy you raised that concern about Northern issue. Yeah, me catch up, say that. And all things aside, and let's assume Pukra said these people are not Northerners or whatever. No, these are our leaders. For Christ's sake, take care of.
Ha.
And these are
Mm.
Ghanaians. So they
Mm.
forget Kraso, you're Northern name. Make sure see your fellow Ghanaian has a good water, and I'm going to say you can't because Ufri hoping Pokran into at least you would have tried to prioritize it. But and Uncle Dan channel, make sure so your fellow Ghanaian will wait. But
Oh.
meanwhile, Matisi say President now launch a new healthcare program or something like that. And I was saying it the other day, we've become a nation of launching and slogans. We're always launching something, but the problem keep persisting. Almost a President Mahama launched a landmark free healthcare program. It's like, don't we already have a healthcare program? Shouldn't we try to make it work better instead of launching something new again? But anyway, kasa yanko yenim nana yɛbɛda wase ɔde
Yeah,
ɔkɔmfo
man
yɛda
that's
wase
it.
ana ɔsɛ wate hɔ akyɛ ɔkɔmfo ɔbama so It's here for me. Say you must be a trans say a change more punching ya Dawson. You better be so. Or come for Bama
Ah,
so.
papa. Ah, don't kasi. Ne.
Be a boko.
Ah, nyame adawama.
Benjamin
Ne.
say.
Ah,
Benjamin say. With it, ya Dawson tea. What a watching. Thank you for your patience.
no problem.
Yeah, so with them, I'm out the next 9 minutes. Ne, if I can be net, yes, I'm come browse again.
Okay, yeah. And then yeah, about your politics. We am NDC. Yeah, I'm gonna come stand as an
Actually,
NDC supporter. So them say to go higher bar your bar I can't issue but we have government to support to deliver, and he must deliver. So when deliver, as well as I see a man, you make sure say he delivers. But damn you say yes. But sometimes, Papa, and ya buy ya man, yes and yes. Nanasika, we are Santiniba Pio. Me, I'm not gonna mean me you free change based on your accent, your name, and Tibuba now Baba yeah tribal politics are Mr. Go straight to the point. And may also free voter free. You wouldn't know what accent in with Dina Kuta or Quite say we are Santiniba Quabri and I say a yiniba pure. You have the right to do your politics. So what I say, and Tino say Mahama yeah voter region. You have the right to say it, but may say we are half voter, half northerner. You are not. Maybe I may challenge you on that. Maybe nothing personal. But Papa, Don Dramani Mahama, he has a lot of work to do. Yenny supported didn't buy. You can't be. But any maybe also we are not happy. When it comes to prosecution, at this point, me personally, me yeah give you up. It looks like Yenny Nayabro Pepe Yaba system no more. When I say Yenny Nayabro Pepe, it's like you scratch my back and I scratch your back kind of thing. And I don't know. Because say Wombekaya, Kenoforiata case in the bar, I was about radio so because at the end of the day, a wild goose chase. And truly, and enjoy wild goose chase. And I know your better is your
yeah,
fire.
I
Okay.
can't so kind. Yeah,
Ha, Missy. Yes, Missy Baba.
Yep.
Yes, I'm penny and power. So you see what is happening? He's not coming. A calculated plan. So dupuyen. No, my form ready. And your mama is being like he's like a Catholic priest or whatever. He's more a Catholic than the Pope at this point. When it comes to corruption, you have one term. Nobody's going to nobody's going to hold you responsible. Do the work. People trusted you. Say Ghanaians, Ghanaians, we are corrupt by nature. And I'm saying, I say Obia when you Obia dia obefano. When I'm one who say we be fan adie. It can be answer here una. You better to lead the beer. Nipa krono be campaign on the mantra of corruption. Ya tuamano. Rollins came with the same. Ghanaians followed him. Akufo-Addo came the same thing. Kufuor came with the same thing. Atamils. It can be an omuba. The corrupt fight against corruption. Neba. Nia yakotua banama omu. Yatua banama omu ya. At the end of the day, no mama yensa then. Estifom. Your mama, you are delivering, and your mouth you are doing it. But Ghanaians, pano, I near Brissy, a person of money, your person fight corruption, or more dibone, form to jail them, let them die in jail, put them in jail, kill, let them die there. We don't care what the opposition will say. The opposition, they can do whatever they want, just put them in jail. Why do you leave people like Mustafa Hamid and his uncle for when we want to mean woman and I'm uncle can say. Why you near prepare? Why somebody like to me audacity say or be campaign for you with all the charges and what they told us? That means mubwa Ghanaians are getting a diagro. So what I say, you cannot indict somebody like Buntumi. In America here, how many people can do that? So what I say, the president. I like what you are doing. They will super deliver. No, you are not doing everything, but so far so good. You are doing some. You are doing the best that you can. But see, I need prosecution. No matter what we do, no, and you cost 90. Whatever that we do, because corruption now, I say, I will see Accra Kumasi road no cost $10 billion. $10 billion, Nipa me and somebody to emphasize Kennedy within 4 years. And you say, you get to so better because you so be fighting for corruption. It is open say, you gift one way first way, we have first way. At the end of the day, we don't see what is happening. Attorney General has done all the press release, press conferences, but at the end of the day, no, we don't see what is going on. That is my problem. And yet, to be honest with you, me call Ghana no. I have to be candid here. First 2 weeks, Papa, now I was so depressed because now me feel every minute be any dum kania. But menya makonta bi adwo electricity was so yen area ho no a transformer na blow na omo fix it. Ampa omo fix it no. Man who light off beam one time be no do no be 20 minutes to so man who light off beam throughout. So what I say, but and now secondly, I think that credit should go to MPP. Maybe wo kwabre side who call meduma side papa ye kwan a efiri ye area ho ekwa kosi paako so kosi ayisa Central University ho ekwa kosi chese ubekwa kosi what they say adakwajachi area ho no mo ya gu ho no nyina be bia party paako no start here we musu buy omo to so eti I am so happy because years ago now I was thinking of selling my house because untimi free. So those of you who knows from Tafo Ekwakusi Mamponten, from 4 o'clock in the morning, now traffic actually, and then it's no longer like that. In Tamu Kwani, I have to be honest with you. It tells me say leadership no ba that's almost baby they can do it. Personally, my neighborhood, I am confident. Maybe fear him kwan or but I'm okay. But a kwanya me differ so make my musa kwa kopia so in nam kota so but being why obi pa uncle no me kan chem sem or kwa de me kan me boa. They have done it, and I think that those projects, the president, the past government started it, and this government is continuing. And yet, you shouldn't share with that particular area. So, but and you be brave, and you don't here, and you don't here. Your hospital, where you and you will form. We call your crew say, "Many about who are a core hospital, honor, and you might. I mean, I was shocked. I was shocked to see those things. We have a long way to go. So what I say, but some people want to buy and I buy a MPP NDC. A is either going to be MPP or NDC. At this point, I mean, no me don't. It is the best thing he said. So who a Nipama or minor, either say you join one of the parties and go and help with your knowledge that you think you have, and I say you just keep quiet because Papa, money ain't an idea. And I say, dear Nina, etnia, ye be yes so drew. And Rutina, a be your bus drivers, a be your taxi drivers, a be your cocoa farmers, a be your catia, a be a shawo, a be a tutupano, and the Yenina, a dear boom, and the boom parliamentarians. It is a parliamentarians thing, yeah, I almost do me, yeah. Ashawo has the right to tell the parliamentarian and say, do it right. But Yakoka say, and some of 4 ways, eh, you almost say, Papa, or may one of my you have the right to say you be kasa, you be complain, so be edubano. But de be able to do matter dia. Now what's one solution to help dia? Then I don't think it's you are helping yourself. It me I kind of like when people come and say your mama nye bibia ombeka. Rather than some be insult you and support your mama say yeah Jimmy for no. And no dia obeka sa na say me do me political days I won't forgive you. Just because I'm supporting John Mahama and I say NDC doesn't mean you're stupid. And I say I'm not supporting NPP doesn't mean we're stupid. No. Ideology,
For
Papa.
remember what they say, remember what they
Yo.
say, let me make that force. So I agree with you. Ubani
Okay.
will be support to party be a bohobia mame. Ubani will be
Sir.
support to party be a men did not men kasenti and essence with the party be a chief and our kind of important. Was it be the party be a chair when Jimmy
Sir. Sir. By default, we
by
need so what I
when
say.
Jimmy
So what I
but
say.
rather no find a way to rather help. You
Help,
know,
yes.
on
Oh
a their
dear.
own joining party be it's okay. But
Sir.
find a way to help just because of
Sir.
the party bitch, And don't you say not doing what for my nasty baby.
Sir.
So I
Eh,
like how you ended
eh,
anything I'm a cat so no, that was a good stopping point.
Okay, yo. And
Yeah.
me patrol the clear crown say all the time, independent voters, swing voters, decide every country's
That's true.
election. And you almost support to neither here nor there, no. Decide Tambia. You either vote for the one you think at that particular time, or yeah, dear, or not. Now what decided am I in? So what I say, it's not an insult. Yeah, we are all
Yeah,
Ghanaians with Manuel. Thank you.
that's it. And That's, and again, to piggyback off of the kind of, I've always said this. Let me catch your brow legs the other day. For me, and I was telling him, I was saying, say, in my office, there is a quote here that says, nobody becomes great by fitting in. You have to stand out. I always thought, say, at least with John Mahama, being that this is it and he's done, he's not coming back. I wish he would have just done something different, like, make sure, say, like, leave a legacy out when it's said and done and you're gone now. Because this was the one president not by, everybody start up straight. When it by, like corruption, maybe it didn't eliminate it, but it really slowed down. Like, leave that legacy, leave something bigger than yourself for the country. Now, at least one day you're born and come on and DNA, they can wear because say, hey, this is the guy and I'll buy, XYZ. Okay, I think it'll be great. Perhaps, we have different views. People see it as he's doing it. Some of us still have questions or doubts, but time will tell. Yanko yɛ nim ɔkɔmfo yɛrɛ wase bebree bi mu. That was a good submission. Isaac, member also by of Albert, say why you ready into of Albert, so why ready? Yeah, what's the main can of Albert?
Meton ka ho. Adwekase.
So be about call there.
Na me adon boko.
Get on catch it.
Ayo.
Maybe I'm
Amani yen rude.
Akwantufuo. Anyway, and a reflective Thursday into yes, wow, them drill no. Me sure so what again and send bebre and they'll come for kind and the you for na can be do so the best as well. For about take 10 minutes.
Yo aja obende. Je o kan nyina ya tini nyina na nsen so kra de ma ebizia na me family so free Spain besra amenti no. Pese phone no kra fa omma kwan. Ufra adwuma ba ha fa phone no. Na ese me pe ba bi so ehwe omo kakra. Me de ba fi ba bia ayi okonfo de efiri no. O kan se mi na me de pa se obi dwane party bi na we say a o nka se nipa na nyim. But what say me nua de moment a obi a obeba obeka say na sem obeka na say oh party fo we agime no. Sa nipa no na bibi ha no kakra. Ha nti moment a nipa be start na sem a ono na sem a ne say the other side na agime fo we no. Nipa sa no bibi ha no. A ohia say ye check no. Ohia say ye check no. Ana say atade na ehye no no. Na ohunu ni sɛ n'atadeɛ na ɛhyɛ no no ɛne sɛ ɛyɛ deɛ nyinaa yɛ moro pɛpɛpɛ oni asɛm bi aka adwene bi ani tire nim tiɛ sɛ o start didi atɛm nti sɛ yɛwɔ so many issues betumi aka ho asɛm ɛne wobɛtu mfutu agu amanfoɔ ani sɛ amanfoɔ ba a ɔmo ka obiara na ɔmo nya adwuma yɛ na ɔmo nya adwene na na sika nsɛm a ɔbɛto gu hɔ yi ɛmɛ dɛ sɛ panyini ɛka ɔsɛ sɛ wotwa toro a waa wo nsɛm na ayi ɔsɛ meyɛ egbeni kakra me not kakra not for ne egbefor no omotoma NDC na Asante region ni Eastern region yenso yetoma MPP ono ane kasa mu enti ade ba ko hu owi ase se ebia wo pese wo try se wo bedi nokwal but true la efonomu no bi binti na wankasa wa sell wo integrity anase wo de aboro ebasa wo ye ohene na tidwam kura du ba bia na wo ka no kura na ho popo because wonim se obi ekura wo mu e wo ba bi watade no kuram se wanhwe ya ekena no obebie oto e wo dwam iti ebasa ema onoko ka no ene the way a nipa hu no otimi esesa wo be asem kura na wo no popo nesa enim ne de ewo ayimu de but sometimes no ye nananu mo court de no se asem a wonima asem ne ye ka na oni ho no twa asem ne bi na de de adanse eti na de wo ho no me mahama nsem o mo kan ne ayi Akwasi Peter nsem o mo kan hama ma hu se before ana titru Ghana for ye bebre ye nya atwom ankasa Kwasi Peter yi obi bɛka sɛ Kwasi Peter yɛ independent ɛwɔ hemfa. Ghana position bia ni hɔ independent. Ɛsi ɛte ase. Parliament koro na ɛkɔhyɛ mmara. Ɛna Supreme Court koro ya obi afenyoma ke kɔ hɔ within 2 hours no wanya judgment no de ato agu. Yɛtena platform yi so. Titiri evangelist or kanya say see respect Supreme Court and I say respect court no or kanya can sanse mu be 3 days na tebi oka enti ena dia na aba na say special prosecutor no ya bonanse mogu court kro na no na mu heli wo mo na ene no mukoko apai tebi am say ade na no ne ye na ugina nche na wosere no nsuo eto na inkuto esere nchene no awia bebo obenya ye politics ya ye ene judge so wanyo parliament ni nyina ye NDC na ewu ena mahama na je obeka na bebam but me special prosecutor no be a me no mo ye adwen kakra na so mo yi se ye ba politics mu a me no mo ye adwen morally no ene ye no de anke bi a meka sese but uba politics mu a me no mo ye adwen se menua asem papa bia kana oforiata ye nya na anyi sika nyina ye sa special prosecutor ye Akufo-Addo sheda credit to ho no wa ye ne sa abrofo na de no ma creative we amamo sa nkrofo we meda ma no omo ye mu nkrofo but underground no mo work ama nti slave trade no omo aba ba chiche ye mu de ahemfo bi mu ya ma bi mu post aye bi nti sa ohene no ya ma no bodyguards abrofo na nkasa brain tuo na wo de twe ne nkrofo koma abrofo Sabi na Akufo-Addo mo yes because omo ye political criminals. Mo hye da ko hu school say ye be wi ankrofo no. Enti ye ko no jeje die ni bi no no. Papa na danfo pa ni jeje no ka kire say boachija ni jeje ye danfo. Obaga na okra jeje se meba. Okowi a watwam no ne ya te soja fo ogu boachija nko boachija ba ha o. Wabedi be 1 week o Ghana no ko. Na soja fo ndi mirika de odi moto behwe ase awu no owu ku bi a ye bi aboachija ka ho bia na o sosedi ye be chew na aboachija nko ebi na Akufo-Addo ye oye na o creative bi impression bi say one Kwaspeter na nka into wataita MPP for monkyere me nipa ba ko sa special prosecutor data man ye mfa no nkokoto nye ne power no otimi prosecute no je ne no ma sa sisiri ada pa krompo sika no physical ye sakura ni mo no o dimirika ntente ma no koso no later ne dey na see bibi ansi enti oye na okova mess no ema MPP enti ade bia na ebesi no na wakova ntentema na wakova bibia na wakova na yese nkrofo ya fo mo ho di enti kwan a ye befa so anya no na se yenye ne kusei because e bia ekoyi na dia mbaka se we chant ye pese be MPP fo enti no enti na dia bibi na opese o ya fa documents mbla me ka se attorney general ka se o ya documents bi akodi special prosecutor ho on fam ro se da onya adwuma ma no nti on fam o de sana oliata yi etiwi enkrofo bebre a omo documents ni omo bibia kodi ne ho eti yewo so many ways to kill a cat but enkrofo so omo frustrated a omo so ka se omo hia se mahama artifacts no omo so me no omo ya adwen na because at the end the cha na ejo me sisi ani nyina no me wogidie se obetimi aye but the moment ye wura 3 years na drum fifi no na akoye we chanting ena me so me nka se untumi asem a ye kan ye bo untumi di se wo hye forest mu ne ayi nti no ententem a se ye kwache ntum a ye ni nasem ba sa na man so ma ye nya atwome nka no kore cause na no me ka se nipa no ye ma obi afa ayi a edenti na untumi di ye ma ne fe ebi kura ye ka sa MPP fo na ekan ebi kura na one ginapo won tokwa na ginapo ahyeda aka asem ato no so nti ye nyina ginapo anum so nka se ye di untumi kotum wode no kotum na sa ochena no ebeda di se ono kura no asem ye twato no so no enya no kura menu e wodi ne bone eti ye ma obi afa ayi but the moment a case ni betra court di 3 years 4 years 8 years ene opunimu de embe ye na no ne hu se eye nada na modada but nye because of say ye pay justice ni ti no ententem na say ye chi obi a na ye de ne kwa kotum ye chi omo kra de omo kose skra hwe dia manfo kro na omo ka no mba betena ha ka itie ma obi a fair healing ye ni omo asem entwa nto so ne ye twa to omo so a ema omo nko omo ye ganafo omo de sika ye nje omo de sika ye nje because me ka say auditor general ya be ka say ayi osafo senior minister sika bi wadi bi ya de ne court no kra ye bu anfo a ye say nke isa pata osafo mafo enti o kan ye na ye che ne koto mu a na nke kan say saa time na judges no no omo nko school Ghana na enye ayi makola ho na no mko wie menua ma obi mra bi na
Perfect.
integrity bi o ko
That's
som
it. That's it. That's integrity. Thank you for being aware of the time. That's it. That's it.
Just for
Again,
if I don't know question be answer nanka me nua ko ekwan ho ana.
yeah, so bet you there.
Ejabet, obedi me question na wonye.
Yeah, sure, so bet you.
ya say nipa de bebre o so bisa question no
Oh, na na me person na me busa ne say as na next case mo be kan na one ne nya adwen no. Me wa cousin ne surname ye enwanam. Ne maame ye kwawni, ne papa ya igwini. Otena akuapem. Oka akuapem ka senti se obeka akuapem a na no chese na igwini ni ho. Me wa cousin ba ko ne papa ye not na. Enti obeka se oye yini a eno no fe ye wo Ghana ya we ni timi ni we timi ni we wo a ekodi ba bi no. So bi beka se me ye we kakra eno no nso no ye ntia ase ana because say ma NDC no cover yen for sa de
no
ketekete wu ya.
ye
Eh simple ya na.
ti ase de make an say o kan asem wie o se yen ye to aba obi o se o ye northern no wan ka say ye northern se to aba o duru asante region ne eyi no eastern region o se yen ye to aba ma na de make an say eastern region ana say ye de obi ba di o man no so na so ye northern say o de ye sika ni na command dress ana na japa de o man no eyi resource send the free not to oba say ye de no man nyina ko isi region kura tuk ma no be nsuo mo mo na oche hene ho oche hene kura na mo anum nsuo na mo te soro na mo na mo anum nsuo a mo chen ye na mo anum nsuo na mo chen
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bet. Of a problem. Yeah, that's no question. Men ko yenim. Let's
Uh,
see. That
Sam,
watch
mention me
out.
about quickly.
Quickly, 1
Hey,
minute.
And
mo
said,
yɛn nso yɛnkasa bi ɛ
Rise
yɛn nso
Tobo. Rise
where
Tobo. I'm in charge.
the Ben
Real quick.
Kitchewa, to me, who why travelism about discussion, Mrs. Here. It's
Well,
about your
yeah,
mama, yeah, this
yeah.
is it from
It is
say,
that case
yeah,
not got
yeah,
that
make
change.
us a me catchy, is for the infantry. It's to me, you should Casana make to pigeonhole me. Well, Mr. Moa.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. The next can put crowd, yeah, sure. The next can thank you. I'm in put crowd so BBI society and queen in Bryce Pamason.
yeah I bɔkyɛ ma I nyame nhyira wo because asɛm a anka meba abɛka no ɛna waka no ɔhu sɛ ewiase no ɛkɔma nkurɔfoɔ bi a ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi dɛ show wei so bigyina so ɛka so akyampo asadefoɔ ɛmpa akyampo asɛm no ɔno a ɔbɛbisa question sesi a no ɔgyina mu ketekete so ɔnte bi da yɛaka ayi pepefoɔ deɛ ne wowɔ nkyerɛmu you see sɛ politics na yɛyɛ no so when take it time anytime biara no nkurɔfoɔ no bi wɔ hɔ a ɔbɛma watwe ɔmo adwene asi biribi so because deɛ de yɛ wɔ a wopɛ sɛ obɛtie no obi deɛ deɛ wobɛkyerɛ mu ɛsɛ ɔyɛ agbani na yɛwɔ no wɔ ha nyɛatwom yɛ ankesa politics na yɛyɛ no show wei so politics na yɛyɛ no wɔ so show wei show baako a mahu ane bibi ane prince sɛ ɔmo ɛyɛ ɔmo gospel show ɛwɔ so ɔno pɛ ɛna wokɔ hɔ a sɛ wonim bible mu na wobɛka ɔmo ho a na waka ɔmo ho wowɔ question a wobɛbisa ɔmo afa bible ho a wokɔ hɔ a wobɛbisa ɔmo ɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo na woba wei baabi a yɛwɔ no a ɛyɛ politics obiara politics na obiara pray no wɔ ha mogyae saa obiara politics na mo pray no wɔ ha Akufo-Addo abɛtena so 8 years. Now we need say the whole Accra kwan na nyɛ. The whole Accra inner roads no baako ni hɔ obi aba 1 year no o kwan ofie kwan ebi na 2 days eba ye no because ebia omo dwen omo baby omo te no na ekwan a eku nkofo Kumasi road Kumasi Accra road nkofo ewu Takrade Accra road nkofo ewu Northern nkofo ewu accident na ye big push atra kwan mu no on the ompe because ni fie enim ho no intino on the onye politics intino onye politics onye politics ampa because asama obeka no ye benye mu ano eyama wo ya politics no bia babeya na ana nana kan no okofo kan no ye defend ya ban we because ye nimu suban mo ba mo motaw na so no mo fi so a mo beka because mo yi ba ko no mo manta ba ko no kan twantra man twa no meye no kre sa na motie na mo nya no show we so yeah intina bebre na omo ntumi no mo adwane ko because o me twantro na e ma ho nto yeah airport asema yekin say 500 people no mo di ka take it ho yebetua me your man bapa me Ghana ni betua because nyansa omo de to ho no eto aso mu nsama omo kan no eto aso mu wo ye badwomba eto aso mu because omo ye den omo say omo gigi size kanam e dia ye terminal 2 bisa won say terminal 2 no omo ya na omo ye ye tena o mamu ha ena bedi atu kofa ni Nigeria ni ebe ye Ghana for 419 covid udu wa covid test na the whole world ebi wo airport bi wo ho pa ko PNG ska Africa baby obakono na $20 ebi wo $30 Ghana kwa moji almost get you to $200 moji no ye hu baby size can fire airport mpo ma mie gate a mo bie mpo na gate no mo bie mie yi gate ambe ye no mo bie mie ene mo anim guase a mo de nya mo 38 no ye wo ha wo fi say bia ye betra ho na maka so NMP NDC for ye be defend wo a wo de baba no wo de see betwa ye nje jamo ye ni musuban me nim Ghana political history from 1957 up to this time until me mo bia me hu mo pa de pa mo a mada no kono go kaya load no mo soa obi ba na obesua load na mo be di ho achinje sa akansam ntro nsam na makom stronghold no can trust because and nkora na aba omo wo mo stronghold no omo ni da ho omo wo social media into won twin twa omo ntro because wo twa na omo yi aba ntino mo ka special prosecutor no attorney general no me ade a meni nje omo system no ho ne say sika no omo oje omo agisika ne bi instead so omo ba gisika na prosecute ni pa no omo gisika no wo betua na omo agya o sa de na me pe no untumi nya forest ne pe mo ba na nam say mo hwehwe ade ni mu na mo misa question ni ye untumi nya forest ne pe untumi e man cocoa rose 50 million is 52 million dollars say offer nye cocoa rose and untumi omo ba opposition na no or tamis kan na de ko to treasure bills na ade bisa say say skano na attorney general ade say skano na oje no aka say prosecute no ka ho cause sika mo hwie ye nyina no omo wo suma say na omo afefa mpemfo bi ene ahefo bi na ye di omo asa ma omo totu say skano intina omo ntumi fa obi nkotumu no because the omo ya stubborn no na omo asem wo court no to say say guy na or ye young guy no refi bi and omo asem wo court no no mo totu skano because ono ne de no wa cha mo adi ntro ni skano da ho intina so fight it na ye wo man mu ha niema most of us am robbers thank God say ye wo IGP papa because obia oyama ana tama wante tama eno tama Committee 5 for obi or oye momo omoko gis kan wo no you kusan kofo no ye free press fa no mo rasia Tracy Boys na no muku omo bisa say Chelsea brekum Chelsea nipa na omo accident omo nya na omo ekun omo prayer frimpon no bisa say sa nkofo no mo ko di sa ewunu yanche wo mo ana mo pese mo fi se bia mo de aban we anim betwitwu for mo bowa utumi na kan mo bowa cause yen tra ho hwe ene intina mo se o ye bo Mahamadin ana ye be wo so papa ye ba wo so intina mo ba na ma peki nkofo mi no bi wiye mu bren wa de me panasem intina bren wa de ne obeya obeka asem po de sre wo ni ade be ye bren wa ni so obepe bren wa asem because bren wa no ebetwa ntro ma me che no eke che ni so no because obi akase man criticize MPP NDC no mo be criticize wo no kromu because bro wa because Mahama baye no okoye independence no Independence Day no oko celebrating no Blaster Square me hwan no na de no Mahama ye no fast no a bit chantro hwa na obotum me baye mbe kan no so na azeki de bibia na obofu me bo fu ye because mo tro say no na wo pese mo ebinum ye mu o mo pese o mo kan nkofo no gi o mo di ensa na ye ba ye bubo names no wo ba bubo names a che ye no ye better no kremu aka no kre no because yenim dwuma mo bedi wo Ghana ni mabone mo be ye kwan be bia ye kwan no bi aba so ye nya kwan na ne kwan no mpo no ye tutu ye nya ye ukoswami a ye nya ye ukokuma a swami interchange wana na ye kufo betutu se na otutu omo interchange na wo kumase no kufo betutu ye okono ye te se swami de ya omo agya no ho no na atames ba ya obeye atames na ye interchange no se santasi se interchange no na obeye na mo no ndc ba na mo pese ehwo na obia ne power ba because ya can't to mo adwumu se ye wo mutumu no yeah this time because criticize aban no ekwan so nye se bia cocoa price bi aba na cocoa price na aba no world market no akofoma wo se aban ko bosia no fa metopo mo for what won bibia se Ghana pe and ye ton bibi na bibi enko ye a wo se ko bobosia na fa be kam ho na me price na enko ye presi wana na ba me boka na so re so ndc buy no sa na omote o buy no dollar na wo say dollar akofom intina mo ho yira mo no bibia aba fom nema akosoro ana ye raise prices ana no prices no get anetia nema akosoro Ghana ina no enti se ya no enti no so mo ba na mo so na nye politics na ye o mi de mama se me ye politics na what there okay cobra yeah you know mo bana mo so nye politics nye politics na ye dia mo boa mo ye politics ye de betwa mo pa me no me ka say until say Mahama 4 years no bedu na mahu ni mapa Mahama ye na mo say yes mo nim say na ye development mo bana obi be ye development we say hey na koko ati
All right. Rising.
Mahama ye
Yeah.
tama nkoma ye tama ano Mahama betum aye no kase oba ye no mo kase Mahama ton tama habo no e de ama abrofo ntrofo
All right. Rising.
ofi se bia e
Yeah.
betra ha
That was
agege
it.
mo so and then mo besu ala wu
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. Rising. Yeah, but that was it. And Papa Smilo, I say, I don't think so. Yeah, Rising, yes. It's just yeah, politics. We live with politics. Politics is all around us. Maybe our FABR. By the reason I was asking Papa Smilo, I say, I think say we come here with the idea. I was hoping so. I say Nanka will repeat, Fenea or Kano or ba initially, and then it's or
na
then it's
anke sam
man.
se
We
eno a
come with the
me
idea.
pan ma wo
We come
open be
idea.
for the abro made me Panama or say no. A casa nkofo wi akọ Ghana ane the omo wi akọ Ghana
Yeah,
omo kuku nkofo no.
we come with the idea. We
Yeah,
come with the idea
yeah,
of sharing.
because
We
say
come here,
ideas
see,
and
but
money
share
are politics,
ideas.
in your
Yeah,
politics.
but I say
Because
any
and
so in that way,
yeah,
in the case me bad politics, but don't say see bad.
oh, not
Everybody
politics
bad
near yeah.
politics.
Oh,
Una
to me,
bad politics. I know I
oh,
case me
politics
bad
near yeah, no
politics.
show no so. Oh, to me, done no.
Just the other day, and so back I saying see yeah bad ni yenya back I said keke. But remember, it's not if you are now back just
Ah,
remember because me be ye men kasi ye nyina and no pen and person mention adwin
oh,
if it
so
is
if you, okay,
because me ba be
oh,
politics me
okay.
ba be can be
I wanted
keke
the end so
right.
can it be a sanko you meet okay, man can ye fine because like I said, they can't.
No, and just one
No,
kind of year or me kind of say be because me speak for yourself is what I'm saying. Speak for yourself. Don't
yeah,
speak
but
for
politics na yeah, and then
everybody
they
else.
make inside. And then help the Obia Penoka because politics na yeah no show.
Anyways, yeah, but that was it. And you know, bit me so I have brand term like a personality be I know what say initial message now or the banner. So maybe you get a better understanding
Anti
what
Sam,
we
Papa
are
smiling
trying to
about the
achieve.
idea better. Papa smiling back or the aid better. Na bisa
No,
you see who say Papa smiling the better. Or no this one.
it's
So
a
the better.
reminder exactly. And
Yeah,
see
on
the
the
idea
this
and
one.
see
Obi ba no so
ABI in this by
yanum
or the
member.
servo as
Yeah,
or
as
the
soon as
servo as a reminder. You should be
yeah.
remind. It's a
Yeah,
constant reminder.
Papa smiling the
So
baby
the
to her. Na obi fee a topic no one. What can I just no? Sana Papa smiling kind. It's in so the in so.
and
Now who
again,
feels so
Bochem
na
by
who
you know,
attack
the
Mahama?
non-coming,
Me ban by attack.
non-coming,
Okay, that's it.
that's it. And again, Bochem by and Obakaya say we should be sharing ideas. You know, we point out the solutions, point out the problems, share ideas and stuff. So yes, again, it's an anime kind of I understand. We live with politics. Politics is around us. It determines our lives. But with that said, you know, we want Ghana to move forward. We shouldn't just anyway. Let's go forward. Abe Bamaso. Abe Oha. Well, so Abe, I am busy dear. Young call. Hey, Abe Oha. Abe, we are no Abe.
Why in Ghana?
Bamaso.
He's in Ghana. If it's okay for him, if he want me to
Um,
talk, that's fine.
no, just go ahead. I'm sure he'll wait after you're done. So
Yeah,
pick
Sam.
10,
I
pick
listened
10 and
to I listened to part of your program yesterday on the train.
yeah,
I
what
didn't
worries you
arrive.
the most?
Pardon?
I say, yeah, I'm glad you did. I know, by last minute. I was
Yeah, that is
I
one
wanted to find
place.
out, I wanted to find you what worries you the most in this world that we live in.
Well, not the world per se, but in our part of the
In-
world.
Yeah, yeah. And also, you know,
Uh,
yeah, so
I've
reflect on that and then wherever you want to go with you.
I'm willingly offering myself to be studied. Do you understand? To find the impacts or both the positives and negatives of eating Gary all your life long. I'm willing to offer myself for that experiment. But the way we think back home, I don't think it will happen. There's no research center. There is no university environment. There's no way I can even walk there and go and tell them. Because if we do that, we can sell the benefits of that food. It can make you live longer. It will have these positive effects. But Sam, in that part of the world, this sort of thinking or this sort of reasoning is not built within
Sam
us.
Pacho, me bani sa be voice no for mountain and can why to man in so.
It must be maybe I got choke on some Gary. I be finish eating your Gary and raise
No,
your voice.
I'm not joking. Do you understand? So
Yeah,
Sam,
I feel it's okay.
is it okay now?
Yeah, it's much better, much better.
Yeah,
Of
so
course, say
imagine
Very
if we
okay.
can do this type of studies for Gary, Kenke, and all the type of food, staple foods we have, we can sell it to the international community. But that is not how we think. Oh. Come and do rubbish politics and say, so let me ask you this thing. Do I need to be supporting a football club for me to show belonging to that club?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but that is what people keep telling us. That Ghana is for these two tribes. So you better join one or keep quiet. Sam, look, some of us, we don't join any of these tribes. So we don't join any of these two, what would I say, two clueless groups of people. You understand? We are not vying for the roles they are occupying. We are not challenging them. We've given them the reign to manage the country well. We are available, we are on the touchline, but we are not fighting them for anything. But we will talk if they don't take decisions in the interest of the country. That is what we are doing. I don't need to belong them. But Sam, look, me, if I walk into any of these parties, if I walk into any of them, I can get whatever position I want. But I don't want to do that. We are giving them the free rein to do what they want. Any of them, when I talk to them behind the scenes, oh, come and help us, come and do that. I don't want to do that. We want to give them the free rein. What I keep telling Ghanaians is some of us, if we are in Ghana, some of these roles you are occupying, you will not get. We will get it. But we are not there. So take the roles and do the country well. But they say, hey, you are criticizing them. You are talking. Sam, what I want to know, what I want to know from these so-called, I don't know, I don't want to use adjectives now. Sam, what do I get? What benefit do I get in defending somebody whose decision will impact me, my family, my friends, and everything? Who is not doing it right? What benefit do I get? Sam, look, you know the state Ghana is in. The state Ghana is in now is a result of the thinking and the mindset of people who have led the country up to now. Do you agree? Where Ghana is now is the aggregation of the mindset of our so-called leaders. The same applies to the Chinese. The thinking of the Chinese leaders is what is the evidence we are seeing about China. The evidence, the thinking of the leaders of Japan is the Japan we are seeing now. The leaders of Germany, the way they think about German is what we are seeing now. So the road we are in Ghana is a accumulation of the people who claim to be leading us. And people say we should be supporting them. Kwabena came to address some of the things I wanted to address briefly. Sam, if I talk or I speak and somebody comes to tell me, oh, from your accent, from the way you speak, you are a Ghana. Sam, if the person is my fellow Ghana or whatever, you people know me, I will deal with that person. Seriously. Because this type of profiling creates tribalism, creates discrimination, create some sort of stupid things. Sam, look, me, I have friends across the board in Ghana. Eh?
Sam. Saa nipa wei, ọba no starting in kwasi asem no a, bọmmọden na stop no. Ema no nye.
Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable.
So it just like kasa.
Akwantufuo.
It just
Asɛm
like
a
kasa.
wobɛkae pa. Asɛm a staff wobɛkae pa. Ɛsɛ wo mute no. Asɛm bɛn na abɛkae a nkyerɛ sɛ anaa ɔne obi na ɛdi nkɔmmɔ na ɛbɛn. Yɛnkɔ yɛn.
Enko him abe to aso. Abe. Abe or well, Abe top form. Yeah, no one
Yeah,
may
Sam.
I'd say Abe.
Yes, Sam, I'm
Yeah,
Sam, I'm here.
yeah. Continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yes. I said one of my best friends, his name is Musa. Eh? He is from the north. He grew up at Adabraka. Look, if this guy speaks Ghana and they've not mentioned his name, Musa, there's no way you can associate anything with him. I've got similar people. One of my elementary school mates in Fum. Wow. This guy grew up in Koroku. Look, at the time, look, this is somebody who can tell you a movie he watched in Ghana at the time. You can also go and tell somebody. So, Sam, the long and short of what I'm driving, this sort of anyway, let me Sam, look, we are talking about these co-minions who claim they are managing Ghana. Not because we hate anybody. Do you understand? I don't. We want them to take decisions in favor of Ghana. Not decisions for MPP, decisions for NDC. Look, I think this week or last week, I came to tell you that MPP communication director in Ghana, I met him on the radio program. He was talking. When I made the point, you know what he said? He said, yeah, I agree. We have to be patriotic. We have to work for Ghana and so on. But he was his own people line. But after my presentation, he realized the need for us to be nationalistic, to be patriotic. Because when he was talking to me, he saw that I'm not talking for anybody. I'm talking in the interest of Ghana. Unfortunately, when you are talking and it doesn't favor any of them, they pinch you to wherever. I don't care. You can do that. But me, I'm talking for Ghana. Because my experience, my insight in life is not about UK here. I'm not sitting there and say, oh, this is Labour, this is Conservative. No! Some I go to committee meetings made up of all the parties here, UK here. Look, some of the things they say, and they don't even take it serious. If it was Ghana, war will
Abe
even break out.
2 minutes. No, they say for my mind.
But here we are, some talking anyhow. Sam.
Abe name calling. No, you're careful, Mr. O.
No, but when I
Name
call
calling.
Sankwas, I haven't mentioned anybody's name.
Well, I know maybe you don't mean it, but people might take it the wrong way. Call me Nene Sankwas, please try not to use those words. Nyanko in them. Trust me, 2 minutes.
Sam, you see, yesterday when I was and when I came to talk, people were ruffled. I'm not worried by those things. But Sam, when we are talking on this platform, you understand? I don't know who is listening. But we have to say things, or we have to, if you are not knowledgeable about something, please don't come in, because when you do that, you are denigrating all of us. Now, these people, they come and talk anyhow. They don't come and talk what they understand. I'm picking on Isaac comment yesterday, not because I dislike Isaac. Look, 3 days ago, Bombardier came to explain the process of passing an act. It will go through stages. Then I also read something to explain or clarify what Bombardier said. I don't know Isaac was here or he wasn't here. But the way Isaac presented his idea yesterday, if somebody, these community parliamentarians in Ghana, if they are listening to us, these people, they don't know what they are talking about. Isaac, what you presented yesterday is not an act. It's just an idea that you want to run past your MP. Even MPs in parliament, single MP cannot pass an act. It had to go. So what you have is an idea or a suggestion you want to run past your MP to go and submit to parliament. It will be subject to, and you know when they do, UK, when they do it, they will put the first stage involves all these ideas, they will put it on a table. Or maybe
All right,
somewhere they have
Abby.
a system
Yeah,
for
this is
collecting the
my.
first stage or the first reading. Then
All right,
parliamentarians will debate it. When it's approved, it goes to second stage.
it's a
Then
process, Abby.
various stages. UK here, it goes through the House of Commons. It is a House of Lords who approve it. Ghana, I don't know who fills the gap for these two people. Do you understand? But
Yeah, that's
all what I want to tell Isaac, what you brought about is not an act. It is here in particular. Ghana, I don't know, but here it is the House of Lords who pass that, approve that act. So
yeah,
all
Abby.
what you
I
want is a suggestion, an idea.
think
You suggested. So when
I
we
think
say this is a people, we don't clarify. The people say, these people, they are there
Abe,
talking.
I
No,
think he said,
Uncle
Abe,
Sam.
I think he said he was working on a bill. He didn't say it was an act.
It's
This
not
is
a
a bill
bill
he's
anyway.
hoping.
It's not.
He said he was
It's just
hoping
an
to get
idea.
this bill passed.
It,
He said
it,
Uncle
he's
it,
Sam.
it
hoping to
hasn't
get it.
reached a bill stage
Uncle
at
Abe,
Sam.
all.
he said he was hoping to get this passed as a bill. One can
It
say it's an
cannot.
act or it's a
Is
bill or
he a
whatever.
parliamentarian?
But he said he's hoping to get it passed. That means
Even the
he still has to go
parliamentarian
through.
he's going to give it
Abe,
to,
you are
she
not.
will
Let
submit.
me mute it. All right, Abe, thank you. Make sure say what he was saying is something that he wants to see done, and he understand. He understand it has to go through a process, and he's going to work with one of his parliamentarians, which clearly means that it will go through the parliament, it will go through the normal process, and hopefully it will happen. So he didn't say so he's going to pass it or his parliamentarian is going to pass it or whatever the case may be. It will go through the process. But this is an idea that, he wants to make sure that it happens to stop that kind of activities not happening. He didn't say he's going to do it or his parliamentarian is going to do it. He's going to work with them, which means it will still go through the process. Thank you. Thank you. I want him, you just say you're ready, right? I want him, we are near about so. I want him by myself.
Anasafo.
Okay, what
Akengesi.
better watch up and doors. Sorry.
Anasafo. Say Ghana.
Yeah,
Say
doors.
Bama Sudie.
Yeah.
Akwantufuo nyina radio.
And my
Anka
10 minutes
ya
into
do
so I no crime
150
and
kwani
watch
200
more.
kwanke. No say
That's it.
I was say the okay no. Yebe dwon ma no wana meboa. Said ya omano betimi abai
So
wo
prepare.
tisuwe obetima tutu no ma yi na de yeso no ye fo said obetima ye na ebeboa ye na ye nyina no akontu ye we sakenya ya senanka yeti ye krom nanka yeso nka we ne ene dem hyebrebe ne yi nanka ekoye kakaka bi na yi nanka yeti ye krom said ye China for ya o mede na ho kakra be business no be business that is what fa China for no mo ankasa ni mu adwuma say why India for o mo be mo adwuma no mo fa o mo ankasa mu for no mo yom adwuma o hwe Muslims for ya o mo ye butchers o mo bi o mo eya na Muslims no mo be hye ho no mo yom adwuma this idea kakra say I just had the enemy ba hono na shemene nemu a na me be study bi na me come crew na chese sand me pese me bon pa na emri ndu na yes for my Ghana yes so no yenya etumi nyina so papa na obi bitwa kase me kware ze kware me pipi ye won form ade you say you man make his steps ni be already in Ghana be am Jesus do na so pesa kwani bi etimi ye de ababa tram ku waso ndue ewu kuro no ne sade na ni nyina na sedia makonta so kan ye no nam se ye nyanya ye timi nya leadership a obetimi astrati no ma ye intentima ma ye on them share because we share Ghana years back no ye ne Singapore ne Malaysia ne China no nyina na ye nyina with the James girl about the sinners ye die sla no chesi ukrasia gusu dani ukrasia odwino ho enwini ye ni hospitals papa we ukrasia ye ni adan papa adan ni infrastructure papa we ukrasia ye ukrasia na ye ukudu ho na wura ho se enfutro any the lifestyle wo ukrasia no akwakọ se wunya duo na akwakọ se na de ade we ha ma be de nkankan na ho ana duo no se na tikoko sa ni wura gu sa enzo so no nya koma nya konya na chese ye ka o mana semo a ne de ye MPP ni NDC nya konya se yen ka o mana sem na se dia mamu na wo buo no mu tutu ni ye se dia betimi skrono no mo ani entro no mo di twa ye na doso dodo no yen pese ye beka no wona me hye yen pese ye beka no ya sitrem enya nusa level na de bia na wo se kanfo wo do yen nchechi omo no ma se mo za mo no kwadie ndie ni because no kwadie say no kwadie ba eka ho no kwadie ndie eka ho ena be kwoi aka chia bedu ba bi ya gina sisi de bia me bika se wo ye panyini wo kasaye ena mo wo wase no wo betie na wo de to na mo na se ye mama akonya ma mo kwatra na de bia no mo no kwadie hu no kwadie yi de bia mo kasama no mo de no be kasa kire eno an mo de so ma no be kasa kire na moko na yegusu ba bi yegusu ti ne hwa na yegusu ti ye hu sisɛn bia we mantem a na eno ne de hin enso de bia be hu samfo ne fo we si de bia no ma ye hyenhyem ne sa de e ha adwene wona me kyere e ha adwene mo bai aban o ti so e mo bai mo be ka kyere o man ni nyina se wonu wo mo kuri o mo disika pa mo be ka kyere se wo mo koyi o mo disika be kyichi o mo gum ye be kyichi o mo gum a kyese mo ekuri nyina na wonu mo tie by policies no any manifesto no ni nyina mu pa ni sa sika sima mo be ka to ye tim campaign bia mo tafo bi mu nya isafo nyina ne ya sima ne wo ade o makoma so mo ni wo documents na kire se ekofo yedi sika ade kire mo be ka sima kire a mo se eyemra e wo se hwema mra no fa se no makoma afi e ko ni fi afi ne fa se na bi mu ye no emre bi a anka mu kro no anka tri say say ye yam hihye se mu be fa bi na mu say dia ye 4 years nti mu be ko na obi aba e be won so ba be twuma so nti no mu we se we mfa na se ye de Ghana fo na ye de enkofu we die ye ya ne ka asem ba ko mi ni chiro mo nya koma we di atra ho no omunye gidi omunye ni pepa omunye gidi ntino yempa asem de bi nka nkyere wo no yempa asem de bi ye kan yemfa se de nta kyire ne ye show some sympathy bi nkyere wo no na omunhu sa asem ye kan ye look o ma that departure no especially that government we see our boss see na nu ne kasa no to ba kokra ni ekyire enu ne nima nipa ejina so sa kasa no mu jina so e ma na no bi opanyin wo tisu se sie ko jina kwan mu ba bi ka se e kwan ye contractor ne niam ne sika pupu bi wo san construction work na wo san kwa ye kora du ekyire na se wo san kwa ye wie na sa wo ho de ko to ba ya contractor oni side ensu no wasa ko sika ma sa ana contractor se o mo be ye se adwuma ukutwa sika no koma on sa ni pana de di sika no koma na ye hu no se na zama ko sise ECG mu se ekapupu bi gu ECG ho no mo a enu na ama de bia na mu tutu electricity wo ko we mu enti mo de some times every time to so enti mo ba ka se ekabi ka ho no mo na ana ko fo so se enti ade ti o se support sankofo we mu din panti na obo so ka chem se san wo ni mo no obi want me take action na o se me do wati make me want to continue people want me take action in life also to decide the penalty da hey because they are doing the good and they can find a keke me want no be because yeah and yeah be ni nkwase no enye no kure it is ana ye tie amanoni a ye kase ye ko nkwase a hwe wote amanoni na o kase o ko ba bia mo kase ebe eye outside kura no kudu outside ho no hwe si no mu di ni die ni nyansa atete sa ama wo no mo a o masetena eye from bibi wo kuru kase mu bia ba kodu kwado obo the in advance one ewo be sa ho no in advance one ewo sa ho no because they want them to feel more comfortable no mo bibi come on ye wonu e to ba abamo e ti se party o muti se I be se be kan o no muti ma bam se be kan mo de pepe no ma sore ye eduma ne se de o so mo ye nyem mo nkrase no o mo bia tutu ye ye se ye constructing road and ye constructing road so edwa papa bi eni wono sika sem papa bi eni sa ho no nyina you can say obi nkoto electricity kwa 100 cities kwa it will be a fight Ding initiatives and you get to one more crassia, one nisika, our will to say the meetings come crowd, come on for Twitter because actually be any one. A clear we or we year once what to I say factories probably be in one yet they are no, near the you so ye winning dear. I will see it criticize so with pushes up for we say, and when we know my year, my year no, ye there be in sa. See, Sana, a bit more young, into coin, it will ye juma, it mean woo, honor, it mean the benefit, it mean enjoy the society and the communities that ye mono. They pressurize their leaders to get Sadman Munina, ye enjoy. One would cano a command pressurize their leaders no to do the needful and the rightful things. And I didn't see one. Unya visa no ni agye sɛ wo kwa no ne because wo kwa be konya proper kaka but me ni bi kaka but na sort problem kaka e yo bi ni ye enu obi energy a wodi simu leaders nechi e make sure say they also me bi no on be ya bo mo ho tom with the community no kura yesu so de entimi nye sade no yentimi nye ye don wenti no yen kanfo ne saa ye don wenti no yen president obi be cancel mi fan ho na asam no eye no kura na yen ko rubbish asem debi eni tira ya saa ma se foreigners no ba no mo se saa na etie eti foreigners no krom be establish ho they taking advantage over said years suban ye ni yesi fatie no against yen because mo se foreigners no bi na djuma no o pass ke bi na otua wo boys so ne na mo nya djuma nyina no pay Ghanaians si suban ni se ye ni yesi fatie no omo tue ko wow give me 200 300 come on work for me will you come Ghana ni boy ni djuma wo tu se ono wa ti so ni Sasika was what you need to do month na money 300 and so should the distance or every day because you want leaders what are they do about all this they can't seem to be any room and you defend and they too quiet still you go see Sunny and they said you too quiet yeah and open you Mahama Bayi or can't seem be say asset declaration or
2 minutes.
asset declaration Obeka to one yo obi amanfo bo mu se magamanfo gidi iwie ye ateko wakeye kansen bi atututum ni nyina no asabo ba atunchen de mi kan efa sa sikaya ye begigi ye nyina o mo be dada ho sa na etwam ko ye wo national health insurance you wo krum ha no out to cost to your attention enuma bu ho no mo bitime nya hospital ho no a at least ko say no cross me use with that but me say me no be use wo anka wo ba ya wo de wo di bay nanka ho fa so no pa ne de that is me my question no ho fa so pa me ye wo ade da ho no a fa wo de no de wo ni de ho ko fa be ka wo na ma de ne kese mu ye duo no wo di abeto nten na wo ko kuku de abeto ho se wo pese e bo wo dim ne da ka asem de ti no ade ti ye ho sa ade ti ye ho sa enso se bi meje tun se no a enye nsunsu ye ba be cheche no me say it is that no bu hana it me gini pansem say ye accept it at no ye as you fight it emma we no no leaders why
All right, one hand. Okay.
yeah
One
hano
hand, like I said,
mo bi
I
kase mo
like a
kase
submission.
mo
That's
kase
it. A submission. I like a submission. That was good. Thank you. We appreciate you. Bro, Alex, I'm coming about. So, give me a second. I'm here to say, just say, are you ready? Yeah. Just say, Bamaso.
Honorable, I think that's there. No more to say.
Boko, sorry.
I don't know. That been a Papa Smile could be so and no quite right?
Oh, I'm Yako. That means to me, it's like,
Yeah.
they can't be
They say
keke.
now what that is what you around there. If you didn't, you are branded.
I pay me, yeah, no, it's not limited. Wow, look, just they can't be keke all this time. Now they can't be keke.
Yeah. And you ever put that near the Eddie and Hong Kong was a bano. Was a bombardier so the lady ever film. A bano Sanchez, Munua, here, a dream mood up, so on a meeting. But Kwesiko ba ye kurom ni my dear friend yame. So omo translate ye kasa no akobro fu na omo de bro fu ba ye kasa man. Nyom no omo create ye din yame ne ma ye yo. It was already infused in our language. Ntini wo bi. Ona me chena. Na kwaye kasa socially we see obi at so yame adom. So be our Roma, oh, ne de wadom me, we already had it. in ourselves and in our system. So no never probably near the end of home. What it? Yeah, Yamaya wa doing on show.
I say,
You're queer, no. We first study a politician for Digana, Edia de Cheche. So because I didn't check out there, at is a kudwa seems to any sale, any power BI pushing to a certain direction. So, in from an bonokwa na bonakwa, the dear den cheche was also nitty. Sana politicians from the about Bisham. Menen I maintain time soon I make a teacher phobia. Nurse a teacher, me who nurse for there, no me who a teacher for so there. That's all my Jumaka cry, I could training yam by my ejagwumuchim. Omo painting kwa become painting kwa which is almost a demonstration. Mwako one of the ministries na police for a pampam woman many idea. Na asem we a tasi bebre ni bisa e was entimbre ban ye ben anopo masibre. Se NCBO. E kwan ya fa so am nam e masa or how we ban. Nti ye ntimi mpa ne pu masibre once and for all. Pathetic. Ipa no afa na adwuma. Udua ne ka ne mpo no wo ye ne se na wundua ne ka. Nso wo mo mi se wafa na adwuma. Tua ne ka wundua nka gye se okote mpenten kwanza. Awura ho sema wo mba ko ne se nipa na ya fa wo mu no. Enye ba bi o mo te akura ne ama wo mu adwuma no. Bi kura ye de ne kwa akura bi ase. Bi kura ye de ne fi akura bi ase abakurom. Di ba bi a wo betena trotro obefro di akwa adwuma ni nyina. Most of them rely on their external family members. And I be kura bo besia ansa na omo de atusa na mo. Ekodusu ne tua ne ka wo se wundua ne ka. Ji wote mpenten kwanza. Sɛ nneɛma no na yi patriotism free nnipa bi mu no. Ntufi sɛ nnipa sɛn so wɔfa saa yɛ a wɔ mu a na de ne kɔtena baabi a sika wɔ. Na wo so wonni measures bi a wɔde track no a. Ufi sɛ ɔbɛhwɛ din sɛ wɔkraman abaada hɔ na nkraman keka nipa. Wɔde ne nsa bɛbom. So na ma menka biribi nkyerɛ 2001 ɛna Mampanin Kufuor ne MPP for bedi Ghana ban so. Wabra na P stroke NDC abetena Ghana man no so a 19 years. 11 years plus 8. 8 plus 6 na 17 years. Oh no, plus 8 na 19 years. So 2001 on beso mu. Mampanin Kufuor ba na there was some agitation say I made discrepancy say what ye public public sector payment no too great. Omo ye adwuma financial institution no omo gi sika chain omo medical na health institution. Omo kompa nipa fair wages committee na say hu say na tie dia. Yam fa katue bi mra edi ebe consolidate all these discrepancies. This obi oye adwuma bank no. Won chen obi oye adwuma kolebu. Na obi a yedwuma wo DVLA so no mo kwotena ase a no mo de omo anu disembai etintim krata de beto Mampanin Kufuor anim de se ko ya ne se white paper no de to so ne start tua omo ka ofa so beje de se Mampanin Kufuor twa 8 years ni nyina wanka sa sika no ho asemo ne mom ya to aba ma no wie ya wo bekọ fie no. And or implement or sign white paper and they say 1st January. Yen starting first a white paper in yeduma. Meanwhile, no or danis a membo ni dia ma abanfo fra watu abama no on the 7th. Inti nye wono no okope sika ni bi dia betua ansa nkrofo no kan. Already no your wage bill no see bloated. And no Mampanin atamels aba yamenfa ne currency. Opeso abenwa no. Enti obeso mu no woni sika bia wo ho no ma wodi tua sa wage bill ya due to consolidated say friend single span salary na blow to no. Enti de wo kan ni say menua no mumma membre kakra na memfa hwehwe mu ye Nemo metua ma mo. Nti oje a whole 1 year. No the year mu hwehwemu. So between May 2010 and June 2010 no mu ansa na started tua. Otua na in fact ebi mu yes kapa especially police for. Sani ama nyina agba aban ne ka. Ne didi mu na ne. Tabre so na I MPP for so mampani kofo aban so atumi anya oil. Any extra income be earnings be aba aban no. Nti na ta mes tumi tuatua aka ne ho ankyere ne bebree. Ono kwa na first time etumi a single spine or no single digit inflation. Sabe no this guy Dufo Dr. Kwamadufo na finance minister. So yere niamam kakra ma etumi kwa na fofi anto ata mampanin kufo mampanin mills ofem we. Na mahama ya obeto na memwo no so. Na niama anko yenti between 2012 and 2016 teacher for mahama fa wo ye bi ye adwuma 3 years 4 years 2 years ebe kwa na wie 2016 awie no no onye sike ntwa omuka wope amanfo na ato aba manenti no budget ni ye ready for them but yet they were employed but they were not paid. If you come and say okay send the member 3 months out of your 3 years away you dream ekoye twema mentwe nti abra olusu about 2016 no sa be de ne beto abanfo frɛ ba no so hwɛ okɔ online on the 3rd January 2017 abra na NDC for olusu about umwakɔ Julius Debra adi ne nsa hyenkrata asa kokra 43 luxurious vehicles 3rd January Oba Behani over ama the new administration it was 7th January but yet 3rd January no we don't sell question krata say I order luxurious vehicles of 43 pieces all the inside in so over $9 million no a day a yes this so bet here who koya asem almost see the incoming administration almost see entoma one fembra a new administration no twitwa saa 43 ne so na be ka 34 no mo de bi to so Toyota Corolla bi ne de ma police force om fa yo mo adwuma a extra budget and the incoming administration has no antidote to it so enu aba betwem ko MPP for no more heritage those things almost so ko no mo anja ne sa anko omo ko ne yehu drift machines and so yakoto ya yantua ka na mmom ya de ahye the incoming administration ne ko ebi ni sa nipa yi asa nurses for ni teacher for ya omo tempenten kwande MPP for so na fa omo go now bisa who say so are these guys do they have mother Ghana at heart? Do they have mother Ghana at heart? They don't. It is a me sure when we me say no, these guys are the same. They differ in the name. They are the same. They are all the same. The free be purchasing economy. Oh, purchasing governance. Obanwa, me te say no obi ebo I'm say BB. So already ya set up ambulance bi wo honoma mampani nanado otuto ya say one district one ambulance so bibisa ho ka wabai ka new one wabai eno na akwhye mu kena so ebia say ya no wa retulu no di bia ba beka ho na wotetem ko but uze Muhammad jai sa ambulance no line no wakoto different abobo ya different thing because say when triaka bi a wonye bi wo if any purchasing economy the more you purchase it the more you make money out of it inti sa moto ya wakoto yi the command ambulance for no and we see a different company. The ambulance for no more vehicles and as I say this one, are we still paying them? To be duplication of activities. Ya bibi aso abe duplicate bi aso Ghana for so tuaka. Yanko OSP who is some ba me bra omo yes I don't know sabe na my office na won ba fidie so me gina so ka say hey nanado timopo a wo de kwaye OSP ento to mu no mu timopo an say Attorney
Just
General
another
and
wrap
Minister
on mine in 3 minutes,
well,
please.
okay, Minister for Justice, you know, yeah, no, they belong to the party in government. Into our party in government, you know, they cannot prosecute their own. Saying if in that case that the young creative be before, are we okay? To me, and prosecute your own. So we should create another branch to take care of that. And you can offer your OSP, your Yoko, your Ghana Police, your CID, your National Intelligence Bureau, your financial. There's a whole bunch of stuff. What we in a month for woman, you treat your woman cow. And can who is no corruption? The just your pa Ghana is here. As a yena yedi a one brosa. Watching a kukono, Udin Kosiana as a kukona amoba. Usie a kukono ediwabro. Of a BDC mobile baby. But we our own enemies. Yenjai, sir, I kind of say, blind supporting. Let's bash them from within. No more yen year, ye better swabani beardy, regardless of which party is in power. Madam Wante.
That's it. I'll be 1 minute, maybe less than a minute. I'll be a while. All right, never mind. I'll talk about 1 minute.
No 1 minute into sabi meaning the busa questions. And now a patron na better busa a question keto every say. I say or can say be. Also man penny ku 40 now so 8 years. One sign white paper. I say kutia single spine ade no. And you ubebusa say single spine no. I started that bang. Okay, I nipa kwatena ase na started that bang. I started 8 years no bet na kunwa no so na the single spine ba na started saying and I did 8 years in the one sign paper at all. So you person can say my the church o man na de bia maka kire mo no kwari di anim kan ya o man ne be ko nanim. Nti wo beba obetimi a kire da o started single spine na anytime na so sign paper na one sign ma ba na. Ati for person mo tis at time no. Why? Open the guess here.
Yeah, that's it. Just say for 1
Okay.
minute. So
The your communication, they should any brave, so on a mission. Instead, any brave, limited. Inti the ohono be a cows obey. Oh, okay. Then ye 8 years in an over there. Obi enemy say ye 8 years in an over there. Over the years I didn't. But now so quite to Tony maybe cry and son. So it's like I obey now. So oh the abanwa there enriching. Yes, be our oba attacking me. And then it doesn't wash. Ka obey be a Mr. say in your 8 years in an number more static free say. That is a friendly conversation. Now oba now say oba attacking me. They said they are all year. It doesn't bring any fruit and swaba papa bia. So mijitum say me can say but me nisa brandy bebre. Me bet me as I read the amount. As a matter of fact, when you see 8 years in ina. But I no cross said they even say 3 days in poa. Mampeni for one sign or sign 1st January 2017 2009. Babrani in the party elusu aban. So regardless of when it was started, a brand no year two about no now high paper now ready. A bell Lucy 2016, no. A brand people Lucy 2016. The white paper was ready.
Unim time na paper na ready, but unim time started here. Omoda wase, omate.
all right, Alex, thank you so much for your patience. Bamaso, Alex.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Some
I'm in constant, bra.
Oh, obey no be I say una who to.
No. Media bro. What better joint
That's
at
right.
it? What you do one and do it? I mean, so right. 35 minutes, not 10 minutes. And a reflective Thursday. What you do? And I think it be crab holding. I can 7 days count. Anyway,
Uh,
it's a
oh,
main confirm view. So I say we are crab. Meet also.
Actually, I don't say, but the Hano there, and then I'm for Cano, a politics near higher purely politics. In fact, so cast it, a year politician, not just it. And the politician also, yeah, today,
Now your
I say,
politics.
oh, Obi Oba have a politics or ɛno deɛ mehu so obi ba ɔsɛm deɛ na mmɛka nyamesɛm kyerɛ mo sɛ mbɛsakra nko a obi anyɛ bi wɔ ha obi aba a wanka akofo ado asɛm a ɔbɛka ɔmampani dada akofo asɛm saa nkofo nyinaa yɛ politicians nti sɛ ɔmunya de ɔmo asɛm ba a that means that you are doing politics and in fact uh, politics no yɛakyerɛkyerɛ mu ara ma na yɛahu sɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ decision making sometimes nkofo bebree ba ha ɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ kwan yɛ ɛsɛ sɛ nka yɛfa so bu ɔman no na aban no mu no saa sɛ wokasa saa kyerɛ sɛ wo ɛyɛ politics nti mehu deɛ nti a sometimes we criticize the government yɛbim yɛbɔ deɛ ɔkɔ no akyi yɛnsuo nyɛ a yɛsɛ no nyinaa nti no I don't know what is the politics apart from this nti politics na yɛbɛyɛ no wɔ ha just sɛ politics of insult ɛwɔ mu ɛno na bi a mopɛ sɛ yɛn limit no that is fine but so obi ba ha na ɔno no one value nipa no a yɛwɔ ha nyina in fact so obi tie dwom o di kyea te sɛ sam wo na tie dwom na sɛ me ba na me sɛ bi a nipa no ɔmbɛkasa no yɛ gullible a wo koraa na wotie dwom no mɔde watam ɛfiri sɛ why entertaining kwasiapo wɔ show so it is sometimes maybe grandpa na also there yeah no na watch it because mo be a free flow so be an kana shem ti said o kan no nya wona actually this e wona tete no ono ane ba but say we make me a force will be manage the me kan di no and then happen that me maka na hada say me nka nyame asem kire kraboni bi ada me hu kraboni bi anka kire de yen kwa tori da say onya nkrabo som MSM Christianity me bi da because we him so no so no ne som no saa na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔsom nti me sɛ me sɛ me yɛ ndc ni a mempɛ sɛ pp ni bi akora po bɛsakra aba ndc ɔbɛyɛ dɛ sɛ ɔno so wɔ deɛ nti ɔso ɔyɛ mpp ni saa na sɛ woso mpɛ saa aban mmienu no asɛm a menka kyerɛ wo sɛ bra bɛdi makyi I don't need you sɛ wo na wo se sɛbi obi memmoa bɛdi abɛka no wɔ ha sɛ backdoor some of them call him so mrameboaga sɛ nipa a woso wɔ nimdeɛ a yɛde bu ban kyerɛ ɔmo fie no na sɛ ɔmo nya akwanya sɛ o yɛnim nimdeɛ no nti wo no wo na wonim ama mo nti bra na bɛboa yɛn a wo sɛ memma na mmom wode a ne sɛ akwantufoɔ ha na ɔbɛba bɛtuatua yɛ aso a woyɛ dede ɛdede hunu nti waho nti sometimes no ɛyɛ a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhunu sɛ deɛ yɛsi yɛnim no bebree no wɔ hɔ a yɛnya put into practice no ɛyɛ ama yɛnto yɛbo ase yɛnka ho asɛm moma yɛnto yɛbo ase ka ho asɛm because ebi wɔ hɔ a sɛdeɛ yɛbɔ football a obi atumi kyerɛ n'adwene wɔ ho sɛ player wei bɔ yɛ anka yɛbɛhyɛ wei bɔ yɛ anka yɛbɛhyɛ yi ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ woyɛ coach ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ woyɛ coach koraa ɛnɛ sɛ Ghanafoɔ akɔfa coach bi and I can bet you sɛ saa coach yi nko adeɛ mahu ne nnwuma a wayɛ nyinaa even Real Madrid koraa wayɛ second coach wɔ ha mehu mfasodeɛ bi a anaasɛ achievement bi a ɛwɔ n'abrabɔ mu as a coach ana Ghanafoɔ akɔfa no nti menim sɛ failure adeɛ ɛwɔ yɛ ne ma ɛtwɛn yɛ na ɛno no nkyerɛ sɛ menim coach kyɛn no sɛ wahu enti no sɛ meka no asɛm a ɛnsɛ sɛ mɛtumi asi so dua sɛ kyenkyena twan because one before we be appointed coach no na wa carry ne ho ahwe sika wetin be atua coach no ka because coaches be ye 10 buses ya Mourinho ne nam ho Guardiola wo ho ti se Ghana kura so okofa Guardiola na Ghana be sika kura atua Guardiola ka sika opa Guardiola the last thing na obeka kire on say Ghana environment no mpe oma metna ho mansu ntwi mfa ne fie na toilet wo ti oma but coach we no wabusa de ma ne nyina se enye problem nti ono obetena sa environment no eno achizo no pay no a nka Guardiola abegye no obegye mu ebia 1% na Ghana o man no wo economy no that is it tibe ka kire mo hada bia say the country na your friend call Ghana no country call Ghana no the people living in almost so president na yenye almost nkrofo a omubebu man na yenye obi say me ba me be defend me ho me defend me ho say opa my papa smile more me first and second third time I me ba radio we so na discussion was here say Ghana for omono omunimamamu I was telling him say omunimamamu amamu no omunim e na adwene no so san wo fom aka ne bebre but among those who are ọmọ adwene wo fom no say ya na odi nipa miensa kura gina ho a wobenya baako a or stand tall that is why I believe in John Mahama that is all but ya na ye mo ya say obi believe in somebody it doesn't matter as hadi bad or you gonna know nipa and to get political power say woni nkrofo wo na mfofo nyina hia na omo ankasa chusu say ye leader krampo no a e kire who you are say wankasa wo na mfofo ene ukrumfo ene wabusuafo nyina behia na omo bechusu wo say wo na die mu anim no eno alone no kire who you are enti nyo obia na betima nya political leadership no nyo obia MPP dipa bebre wom but o masala ni omo nyina akosi se Bawumia is their fragbela enti no ufi ze Bawumia ye just aibia because ko MPP no ma o stand tall ten obia you know but ono no so be face Ghana fo nyina wo be hu se Ghana ni bi so stand taller than him and enti no ono no that so or what line so enti no say akwanya bi beto ho se be Malex me na metima ye ha e wo Ghana na ye frɛ me a me se me ba na mo maba be trade radio so da bi no me dwa mo no ma I think say eno no ya no dwa na odwa because obi abetima aka no ha say me wo de Ghana ma me ka me change ni Ghana ye ni say Dubai I can say that betima si me bo akasa and I can tell you niama meye be ma Ghana access dino kofo obedi akonwa no wankasa ne ma na ngere ya nka ya nto aba ma no Akufo-Addo can the same thing nka ye nto ma no nti Akufo-Addo show the obeye he show Ghanaians exactly what he is going to do and niama obesisa no Ghana including the constitution kura o say no na ye first na as a lawmaker there and no na ye first no better no oba ye say constitution there is no any problem on the constitution nti no sa konwa na ewo ho ada bia ye bo mu anti kese no se ye nko ho a se the president Mahama kai no so uni akonwa de bi da emfa nya numdwa enka to be incompetent na nya sa na de watena so pen no mumba lo be kase say at times obedi no atuma che wa otenche nti se ka o mu asem no a me see udi president Mahama atema you can insult him whatever you want but the moment you forget that part no because ena ye di omo chiri ni nyansa no don't forget say what di omo pen sabre no catch the say satan na magimi ansa na wa make you statement so obey your submission I said time na me di omo chiri na me ni nyansa o kan say sisu no wie ka say ya ye di chiri ni ye ni nyansa me I will salute you na mo obey your ho say na wo ni ate say wo wakot no omo nchen ni omo ya we don't know what happened and na wo so wo no wa hu onsa hohoro ntino onso unye NDC unye MPP ni ntino wono de wo ye neutral me wa no mo kasa esu ye hu mo lines ne ba bi a mo kasa ko bia Canada bia wo ni interest obia wo the OGD how we believe, and the whole thing is ideologies. In fact, Mimi say no, Ghana Quine Kwan push a President Mahama to me fix the whole rules. No so the kunyaswa me okay. And no alone me okay because and for to Kwan so far aye do ama Ghana for. Ne no quite me mas spare pass a boba from because a man for tanto spare pass. And no Kwan be my car ties. Lasting more than the elastic season. And no bema plane ticket from Accra to Kumasi Boaba from Amatakura de Boaba from Amatamale Boaba from because a man for be you so car more. And nunti na me champion train quina. Imagine there were 4 million cars registered in Ghana. Na yen ya kwai. Nti wo sene ho akoye train so ye ne ba akopɛ kora wo Ghana ho. Nti train no aban ko na betima operate because ono na wo siko bit any company akese but can no the individual be will be a ye dey boa nkakra this is rules no ye first and there is no any country where we are here omo no omo akwan enye no mo railways bi ho omo maka ni na Africa so mo rules and son omo fixi omo train kwan this obi fi there train kwan and ka ye train kwan a ye mfa 1 year 4 months enye train kwan enye bibia wo manum ntimi fix bibia sabri within 4 months 1 year 4 months na de ba na no ye nyina ye bo Akufo-Addo achi se wase economy no 1 year 4 months no ye present your Mahama if I fix every corner enyuma Akufo-Addo ja no ho ye friend say agenda 111 one ya John Mahama says so ye utia nurse foka na no ada ye betra ha se nurse fo de teacher fo Akufo-Addo afo mu agum no omo ss aba topic ena dede ye say ye ntumi ma omo nye den omo nka fie na say ye ne saa ya say omo ana say o ye ne saa pe beba ena converse aban no ana aban no so hunu say a trap and omo aye enti so je omo no pay fund mom and because of the any abrante kwa bottom no yes aban ntimi ye no ne oye ne no ana bi ye hunu wo ho no so but eno no nye ne nkwa na free ye kona ye ba nyina no de ye hwehwe free aban no ho say enema bi a ya ye ne saa ye besesa no ene o sesa enema bebre wo Ghana but nipa te ho say reset no enye reset papa na ka reset ade no say ye ne say dada ye ne nka ye friend reset ti no matter how ya sesa free dada no ho na ye ne newton no ene ye reset no ye nya ne say kan no bi ye ne different way sa friend reset no na ye say akukuafo na ye to kuku no fixed price enti ye tumo ye te so na aban no say reset it no o ye te so better so ye tumo betu that is reset. It is not about say onye ne se ne ye ne dada no ye hu bi da entesa sam aban
All
John Mahama say or ye primary healthcare maybe also or ye free 1 minute or ye primary healthcare ye free primary healthcare ama Ghana fo nyina say uti ya uya na woda sori a ko nearby hospital bi na clinic bi e wo ho na ye check o na ye check o sa no e free of charge na mum e free ho na ko animu say esese ukoto aduru a na wo de health insurance ko ho na e no so no ya hwe say no so ebro so na wutimi ntwi a na ukọ Mahama care. That is the president we are talking about. Nti obi wo ho no say Mahama ho ye na hindi on there whatever president be di Ghana so na obi abechusu say nipa ne to man na dia yen so ye kan san kofo no ho bi enti me de man no be share me ne that's it.
that's it. Ejabuache Bamaso on Unkasa.
I know what you can say.
Yeah.
I like his presentation. You know, sometimes we have to be factual. I the he said, "Can you not say who the way you be a chair dinner?" Say no, almost would do be a chair as also my Jimmy the NHS sampa. Me no what you call Ben Chrome ya dash it. You know, sana a becono. I may by doing case and I'm reflective. And then he said, just as to be cancer, we are our own enemies.
Unless why had they be a come say I'm 24, the yes, or Munians unless Omunians but a bron a year. Also, a canco we say, unless it's in foot and foot to quine. So only a fur crass a quan so pa na he bra ye bre. Cause there was a period of time behind me for a crassy buck rumor. And no more so you crassini. Which in a house. Now, utiri boom. I say, they say, me economy be drag crowd no because me crassini and I'm a and I'm saying I'm so cra. They be me come see me drag crowd and me see free kutuko. Me see them a drag crassy. Because me show Washington DC. Baby, I'm a tear. Bruno, I'm a teso. Na me railroad, na me drive over me be brain, na me who quani be. Even ye kotonam and nam our farms a crown and who am a I do think right now home be through 7 to come be through heaven, you know. Me am a New York, ni Delaware, ni baby, a Georgia, mona make can was someone. Marco for Dubai pen, na me cast a walk cry crasia. Won't here, but me free wa me you cromuni. That is why we say we are our own enemies. You know, you're sad. Unless Obeje say, then it me can say, the Dubai bank. I mean, have we ever analyzed that statement before? Penny for me, Busamo, the Dubai bank. Dear no more Dubai into almost say, dear bank. The big to be ye or huntino, or who say, bet me dear why they had to Dubai. That means these people know what to do and how to do it, but they just don't want to do it. And that is my concern. And you know, you benya be say ubia or baby bobra ujinani we are saying the also damn pomikram can say there's no party, there's nowhere you can say you are an independent politician or independent voter. We independent, the other independent person by entoma. So we NDC ni koto NDC ni anka MPP ni zuto ama MPP no. NASA for chairman. Sanka ni anka independent no nka independent for anka etomo mo na meboa. That means we are all aligned to a certain party in our life. And we just the ebusa omo say esro mo omunye ni ye. And when it comes to the questions, so Bibeka say be a NASA your body no matter how the situation, this is a political. I mean, Papa Smiley have put it there Ghana first. But this has become like a party political platform. You can't deny that fact. But then I bet me a dear boba work as a political platform. That could be the topic be near dying, only social injustices. And that brings me to the question: say, Mumia Musa who said then a parliamentarians, a judges, a government and politics. Na teachers ni bi edomo so me no netie me no ne wo mass kurase ho na wokọ school na dru JSS new teacher be me ensa na pe obehu ba bia me free ba ntina na to da me kasa wo ya omo ya me kasa omu ni se enso ye campaign omu nyina timi de omu SUV kwa kusi sa nkurase no ho nyina ye campaign into omu da omu ni bedru nkra na omu ehu Nana, so these are some of the sentiments I na way more deal. Today be a me kind of can't all less serious. Once I be say I'm saying nipa obey a crack kumase kwa no. But decide the panbekers were even best president that Kwame Nkrumah. Me see the obey a crack kumase kwa because I love to drive. I don't want my play with 10 hours. The bedroom Ghana so I bet you me who na me say a quack of a plane. About the Abra, when you drive and you look at the scenery, the reliefs it gives you. If you're an answer for my concentrate, that also would too quiet. Avoid the highways and go by the countryside. It will take you some time, but the scenery you see, Nana, blood pressure that 270 crowd we do not the way below the normal. You enjoy nature. And God has endowed us with such wonderful things. But to me, come and see the Obaya Krakumase no maybe Miss Remo. Me ramuna kasa bi wo ho a me pamocho me sremo kasa bi wo ho a devoid of emotions, you know. We are parents. That's one thing I always tell everybody. We are all parents. Obafia mommy and share kasem. Asema intimi kan kire ma no mesremo platforms ma mommy and kan kire obi me pamocho we dey mesremo. No matter how nipa no be kan asem atia ne die. Sebe we a parent. Ade a untimi kan kire oba no embegina platform you say bi a wo show fie, wo show ka mo show wadwuma. Ebe ka kire onu abi wade so mesremo a. Let's let's Jojo, but please let's be mindful of our language. Na no dano na nya me nua ketua na ma no offers na ma be hu sese na no dan na nya na odi akire di a se na odi di akire na se wo kan mo di a na afuto be na ade ma no. Let's ask ourselves afuto be na ade ma no.
All right.
Nti na na we mama na nya di mbe. Let's be mindful of our language, please, because ye nyina ya wo yire wo ma ya tete ma ye wi college e bi wi school e bi abuebu omunyuma. Nti ebegyina ha ne ekasa oni mo bi bobra mesremo a pamocho anidie wa no da sumina so. Na bia asase mo megina papa smale mu anim aka. Na asafo mo ya ade. Babusanfo
All right.
mumma intimi kan kire ya manu ma kan kire ya ho. Emfata ye ense ye kura ense ye
All right. Final words. You can see I say it. Yes, I say in no particular order. Board chairman or final word. 1 minute, 1 minute. All right, board chairman, if you're busy. Isaac, a final word, 1 minute.
Every time you be very straight. Now, unless ever can be, which is good. You see, internet show we know. Yes, it be about the education can because so be back can some not as some no I can know. So what's in the panel boy? Prove internet may buy first one no. Me can say brewer or me am a brewer. Oba Bekan will show is so Independence Day no more celebrating or Blaster Square. Me ba be prove no me nka say o na de no wo say ye no he no me try be bia ye no ma ono anhu ye later ko say na as bibia na obofu me say me bofu ye because no kre ya wo bi no mu a omo say omo de no kre no ka ntro no ka ma na me no kre ye no ye nko ne sa na abi atechro mu na me fa 1 minute emfa nka bibi ntro yeah, bill Warhol. Let me read this. It said a bill is a formal proposal for a new law or an amendment to an existing one, introduced by a member of the legislature for consideration, debate, and approval. If I bet here the word no, if by both chambers identically formed and signed by the executive. Internal law yɛde law yɛde bibi ɛkɔ parliament a yɛsɔre ara ne yɛsan wɔ hɔ ɔmo debate ɔmo hwɛ na ɔmo debate ɔmo debate wie a na ɔmo gye to mu a sɛ president mpo nsan yɛ ɛnyɛ law sɛ ntina akufo ado ɔde yɛde gay nsɛm ɛde kɔto n'anim a wansan no ama yɛ law no saa nti no sɛ obi ka sɛ ɔde bibi kɔ parliament a ɔno nkyɛ sɛ bia o ɔde kwa no mo asan no abi yeah nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a though anke sam tire mu kama but yeah o tire mu kama but me man I aware because ɔno no bibia ɔpɛ sɛ criticize it yeah but on ti asɛm no
Akwantufuo, final word, 1 minute.
Oh, Sam.
All right.
Said I mean, I appreciate say the platform. We see enemy Yahusa. Most of us we don't know each other. Itiana I am paying for the car and for baby say obi ni obi ofre na kwa bi. So obi ka asem na obana nipa ko na asem na o kan no wonya if you don't agree or you can come out say me na obeka say we voter and ade me ba na me be cheche ma ni na tem in a nice way. When he was okay with it. I don't think that when you're okay with it, I don't think that he took it so personal. And I mean, I don't mean to harm him. But for you, as a big one, and you want to make some number one. Sometimes, yeah, mommy, feel it, independent freely. Mr. Sam, I mean, can't say we know beyond here. I don't come on a platform to have a beef with anybody. But Sabosha consistently abe agye ne sɛ ɔba asɛm bi a mɛka biara no ɔbɛba na waba abɛtrahye me integrity but mo mma nyinaa nka nkyerɛ ne sɛ ɛnyɛ wode wopa woba a wasɛm no na waka the vibe of ɔkɔmfo a na ɔkyɛ asɛm a ɔkaeɛ ɛna ɔbɛtumi ama peaceful ayi aba coexistence aba so why is it that you cannot just stand me asɛm bi a mɛka biara wobɛba na waba abɛyɛ dɛn ɔbɛreba wo na wo se woyɛ learned wo na wowɔkɔ school awie na Ghana ban so wɔma w'adwuma wo so wompɛ it will be criticized. It's a wow problem. I will not come and just criticize you on that. So just leave me alone. And I make an deal with this number because just leave me alone. Say,
thank you.
Say, Papa, Sam, say, Amaka. Ya kasa back to back. It can be your own team standing for 1 second, but we don't want to do that.
Right.
We want to create a certain platform here. Then you very respect you as an adult. First of all, my main country platform is so I'm 58 years old. I'm not a kid. Yes, and you know, he should not try and come and tarnish my image. And look here, I won't forgive him. Period. Thank you so much. Yes.
Right. All right, let's go for alphabet to final word. 1 minute. All right, one. Yeah, man.
From
Really,
Vitium to Big from
I'm coming to question to one more minutes, but I won't penny side there any call. Because I know I'm at the braless question to one of mine and more minutes.
Empire on Eda on Empire.
Anyway, for
Comfort
1 minute or
idea. Comfort no, why only two ben in art is a question issue. Kakra now watching a boy ashing mutum say at the madam for Abisana and the Subati you. Now in my manner you share. Kawakoma to yam nija ya etia na so kakra na no. Munya sa. Ayi what the comfort crowd the comfort say call Ghana no. Or kwabre any idea. Omo anandi bi om se kwabre kwa yenye no. Wakwa bobe oto obebo aban na okoye na baso enipa bi ho mo nka no kore na mefi kwabre na me ye kwabre na me yese me ka cho se me kwabre ho no makọ ho no ma enche yi bia ekwan ma fa ni nyina so ba bia na wo ayi kwayi na ba bia na wo ka na fe ne sen ayi pamponten ho du pamponten hospital ni si wo na chipe no me anka ni fie ni si echi ho pe close ade me du ho no ma da na me ko no oh kwabna next time wo pa kra me nkosi nkofa de si wo ayi e ve ne sen my transport in see wo ayi Jabin Junction ho no ne fa chire ha ya for say ekwan na do aye no kama fa chire ha ya ne bra just a short distance no fa chire wona ade aba waye kwan na fa chire wo nyina de ko bo nwire ne ade nyina wo chire wo mo ba ne ye ka asama chire mo a wo tanhunu nti special prosecutor asam na ayi friend and this bo musu ba nyina no they will attack, they will do something. Who can be pet? Nobody will take up. Who's on the question you attack? Why are you attacking me? Oh, by and I said, may I choose my friends? Oh, I don't let my friends choose me. Until me Adam phobia of platform, Madam Pudia. I don't have no friend. I'm alone. And I did be a and this is be a new minimum be a baby. Ko mu nyina mu no musuba nyina kwa eze mu de yen kamasem mu ye ni party obi say oh na Muhammad no say uni president da men ko bi asem
But I was say let me see my memory and call a final word final word I mean your point
Your feedback. All right. I want hands on kind. I don't. For some reason, the mic and the feedback. So.
Inga.
Yeah. Let's see. I bet final word 1 minute. Let me see. I want hands on travel.
Oh, okay.
Final word. Perfect.
What you mean, Inga?
Yeah, for yeah.
And no people on pay. Obi a day a conversation with prayers.
Yeah.
Obi is that.
Yeah, my brother's chances on and they with prayers.
My
Now,
brother Alex chance.
yeah, but it's Empire boy, yeah, anchor.
Oh, brother Alex chance no. Brother Alex to pay man, but Kobla be born pay. Kobla be born pay. Kobla be
Oh
born
yeah,
pay.
maybe a trim, you know.
Oh, okay. Buka tampa bu pay bini. But also for more part of what's up. I don't know.
Well, anything I know, I'm a friend, bro. Alex, let me say elder, but I could be a friend, aka elder. My Empire of a boy, you know. Yeah, I'm here steady. Anyway, for 1 minute.
Every year, papa, semantis, and pay. Say, like my compare to no. Never compare any company. Unia, I mean, jam. Yeah,
that's it. Why? I beg, final word, 1 minute.
About time you give everybody 2 minutes. Yeah.
I beg, refrain from using people's name. Can you do that for me? At least when I'm hosting, can you do that for me?
But Sam, as a host, you don't
I'm
have
saying,
to consent to everyone.
Can you refrain
understand?
from
Look,
using people's name?
I've not mentioned any name today. Have I?
All I'm saying, no, yeah, you have. All I'm saying
Biniwa
is when you come,
came
and if
to
there's an
mention my name,
see,
and
you're
you didn't
mentioning
allow me to
Benoit's
even
name.
come in.
Listen, you can address people. Just refrain from using people's name. You can pick up
Sam,
issues, whatever. Don't
I
address
wonder
anybody.
how many people
So we
on
can
this
go.
platform. I wonder how many people on this platform, since they left Ghana, they've decided or they have even attempted to go to Ghana to go and work. I've said it here before. I've tried that. Do you understand? I've tried that. And I came to tell the result here. As a result of that decision I made, the last Ghana Airways airline, it went down with my money because of that decision. You understand? Look, I don't say or criticize what I say because I don't know what they are doing in Ghana. You understand? I preach that our problem we have home is knowing doing gap. Do you understand? I'm not working here for nothing. What I'm talking to you about, I practice here. So what is in Ghana there is rubbish. Do you understand? What they are doing in Ghana is rubbish. I tell you this. So I'm not working here just talk because I want to talk. I see good decision making, good economic, good financial decision making, good policy making when I see one. So it's not because we are talking.
All right, Abby. That was it.
If you people want to talk and entertain yourself, fine, you can do it and entertain yourselves.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not talking to entertain myself.
But I was
Mama or what? Mama, what was he doing before he became what?
Let's see. It's about your final word.
I'm in final word. You make kind of the but no matter how we talk, we do no. If we not, we have a kind of feeling say that comfort kind, no comfortable. Abo job bre. I thought that I make we Jojo. Why abusan for your customer? No, na make cancer. Women who are customer, ye nyina ye tete ma. when the cover be a Jinaniama Bijomu Kasabi, say, Adia won't mean country and the canoe want. All canoe want reflect on your own integrity and how you are ruling your stremo wife. We say,
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
after hunting and your friend, Yakono. Cause
Yeah,
I
that's it.
told Diana passenger to your camera. Now it's
Yeah,
oh,
that's
you
it.
don't want them
Yeah,
to
but that
see
was
say, yeah, the Brian want to go be a big boy and in person because on a platform we now also. Oh, and that was an I'm
yeah,
no
but that
casa no
was
my penny back one no Timmy and any J. And you be honest, to honor or to things safety sana, that's some of some for no understand. Oh man, where casa munya him. Why? With that must
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. If I come now, but time one I say yampon.
Oh, tell me why there, my man, Naja, a
Okay,
people
and
are
then
paying
train my
something,
mama
near
Wimbra.
an
My mama
incorporate.
be my baby in Brad. I'm gonna so find a final word and bro. We are know what time of prayer
Oh,
point.
Bibi,
Baby, we'll
Bibi,
final
or
word.
no. I say, I saw you no be no majaya or many no munyai.
No,
I'm
brother, yeah,
wine.
sorry. Yeah,
We are
yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
I know I'm a
And no,
call,
yeah, sorry.
and no, as I TikTok, I quite full program, me namona, and go for be boo, go poor, TikTok on also. And I'm a catcher of the new me, and I'm a catcher, I me prayer back. And I'm catching and say, also, how problem, and I'm a one, I'm seeing paper, and paper, and I'm the Akonana. Nti no ɛdeɛ bɛn na mɛyɛ wɔte me nkɔtɔ abrɔ no ma mmiɛnsa ɔmo yɛ no bodi ɔde hu bɛtoo so menyɛ wɔ hwee na mewie a na wabɛda m ase na sɛ woamɛda m ase deɛ ne owuo ɛna wobɛwu ɛna msi yoo mate nti abrɔ no ma ne da bɛn ɔmu duban obi a naase nyankopɔn ɛkasa kyerɛ no woahu sɛ asɛm a krakye yi ka yi nokura bi ani mote platform so
Oh my
ɛna mode
God.
asɔre buyɛ yi yɛbɛtoto asɔre na anim yɛbɛtoto
Bibi
asɔre na
oka
anim
hubiana.
nyinaa
Bibi moka
Say, oh,
hubiana.
Kwabra, me can't draw the Cotabronoma.
Bibi.
What is my show being come? And
Oh, kotena ground man so do two
I
and
said,
I say.
my count will be person once.
Anyway,
ɔsɛ pɛne
The
ntɛm
actual
ana na
Bible
mekora
no
meka
ye
kyerɛ ne sɛ
teach
o
me and
aha ne
Gazania
deɛ yɛ
Moses.
process o wɔse process ɛne ɛyɛ nyɛ sɛ ɔse wo deɛ woso wopɛne ntɛm anaa ɛm sɛ abrɛ no ma na ɛbɛkɔ akɔfa pepa no aba yɛtu mmiɛnsa
The
na
next time
ɛkɔgye
you
pepa
buy
aba
Baba Shem come on about me up and when you be you pay dear when you be
oka abroad mommy and son
the
home
enemy
or
me
bet me
person
at now
me
so.
I made
Anyway, Bibi.
me na me person me can is a menti nurses na you for na yintu omo kan a patch say kufu ado na employ omo enti no mahama nye budget for them tina yintimi nye skantua another point is say not it means say mahama buy no extra money be any wa aba system ni mo because the extra money about money a good board money and the economy, you need from the extra money because all these things, it must generate extra income. Namebwa. If extra money be my sister no mudia. Yes, na economy na and we better say no. Where is it? Because say we need employ money we media be minya scam or mudia. I don't think say is the best solution for. No, say I make an idea no problem here big and in this MPP. We say ni papa trans near adwene na yɛ solve some problems
no,
because
Nadia
yet
no
the
yes, I net you. Yes, you into your mocha. Areas. More areas be na come. Na yes,
na
you.
ne
Isaac,
nyanya
Isaac,
katua
my
almost
name ye.
6 months 8 months ne
Isaac,
ade ade
Ah,
no enti we say ni
areas near.
papa trans na ye adwene ne hu ɛkwan a
okay,
yɛbɛfa so a
thank you,
yɛde saa
Bibi.
problem no ɛbɛfa so
All right. Min can say a fair amount for officially. And the Bamasuna you call overtime. Overtime it
ɔwo
means
deɛ
you're turning it over to Ofakwabna. Ofakwabna
mame nkɔyi
Bakuna,
mu
you
free
Obedia
system no mu
Kunyano,
ebia na mo system no so
ne Onwa Ashishem, Senate Obeka Center, Ofakwabna over to you.
nti mekɔ
yo
akɔyi mu free system no mu
kɔnɛ o
sɛdeɛ
deɛ
ɛbɛyɛ
kɔ
a
system ne
ɛbɛboa
koyi o deɛ koyi sɛ yi deɛ kasa nim o deɛ koyi na mɛ ti sɛ abusuafoɔ kɔ ahwɛ ata me na mebɛtena akonnwa no mu afi magye akonnwa no afi yi hɔ agyasafo deɛ ɔmpa adwene na sɛdeɛ ana abi me nua abi senior sɛdeɛ safo ɛka no waho tii no ɔse sɛ ɔte akonnwa no mu aboa no na ɛmfa ata woyɛ saa na woma n'adwuma no ɛyɛ den ma no Wode a train na papa be ete hɔ nom na sɛ wode obebu bia bu bia. Enti no ti na sɛm na wɔka no